Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? This is BMT. I know I've been gone for a minute, but hey, I'm back. I'm definitely back to have the discussion, uh, to have the discussion with you guys. I think this is a pretty good one. Um, hold on. Uh, um, I think this is. There we go. Sorry, I gotta go do. I'm doing multiple things at one time, and it's hard. I'm pretty much busy because the house has been taken off. What's going on? What's going on, Miss Thomas? How you doing? I feel like this is a very big one. If y'all want to do me a solid, um, hey, how you doing, Misunderstood? Good stream, good stream, good stream. I feel like this is definitely a conversation that needs to be had, and definitely needs to be be brought into the proper perspective. Um, about where we're going, and especially with this country. Um, do me a solid. Like the video, share the video. And actually, I'm going to be opening this up because this definitely is going to be dealing with minorities as well as the state of the community or the nation. It's a pretty big one. It's a pretty big doozy. And we got to ask ourselves, what is the direction that we're going in now with a lot of these changes? Having this going do 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 do. I gotta go. I'm doing multiple things. I'm doing multiple things at a time, and so I have to um gotta copy. So the LGBTQ is being granted a they're being granted the ability to um get business grants. So shout out to them for doing that. Shout out to them for doing that. They're being, and I would probably say, in looking at that, and also I think I'm going to be doing open panel. Yeah, because I don't want to work too hard, but I also want to be able to have where even people can come and discuss. See, I know I'm not doing the normal ratchetry. I like to keep people informed and up to date. If somebody asked me like BMT, what are some businesses I should get involved in? What should stuff I should invest in? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, and y'all might hate, but I would possibly might want to start investing in LGBTQ businesses. I know that's crazy. That sounds sacrilegious, but I'm being honest, man. Right now, they're getting the grants, they're getting the money, they're growing, and I know a lot of people don't like hearing that, but right now, uh, the odds are in their favor. Some people are like, whoa, whoa, I ain't say you gotta be in that lifestyle. But we also have to be honest. So I gotta get my intake. That now New York is now the largest. I repeat, New York is now the largest city, bar none, that is inclusive of the LGBTQ. Now, some people will take that as a threat. Some people will say, hey, that's wrong. How come they're being allowed to have that type of access? Hey, we are now coming into a new, different world. A new. Now, some people say, why does it matter? Well, guess what? It doesn't matter to you. Then don't let it matter to you. But other people, they see it as, hey, I don't think that's fair. Why should they, because of their sexuality, get that? And I have to have a question about that. Because why should somebody, because of their sexuality, be allowed to? I don't think so. I mean, unless what we're looking at. Are people being harassed at the job? I'm kind of curious on what kind of market is going to come of this. You know, and if it's a fruitful market, where's it going? Hang on. I think I can pull it up. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm going to try. Well, I've never done this before. While I had a laptop, I really should go get a laptop, but I'm so damn lazy and I really don't feel like doing all that work. This is going to get messy. Damn, you could have finished eating. No, I'm not. And honestly, I can't help y'all. Listen, protect your peace. That's honestly the best thing I would probably say. Later, um, protect your peace. But we have to ask the question on, the LGBT. Um, they're getting these business grants. How is that going to boost the market? Does that mean if you double dip, if you're saying that if you're of that lifestyle, does that mean you'll get to double dip? Does that mean that, hey, that you'll be more open towards more grants and stuff? How does that work out towards women? How does that work out towards women or men? Because see now there's more intricate. It's like there's more intricacies towards this. You get what I'm saying? Like, and we're saying that, hey, if you're of a certain type of lifestyle, that you should be granted certain business access. But then, I mean, I'm trying to be for real, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of things were they kept out of so much of, and how do you know who's gay? That's another thing. Like, how would you know who's gay? Because this can also turn backfire on you. Like, literally, it's like um that Adam Sandler movie with Chuck and Larry, where they were pretending to be two gay um parents, so that way they could keep their kids and get certain type of stuff. So I'm willing. I'm seems like, so that means, like, honestly, that I mean, we might just start seeing women pretend to be like a different lifestyle to get certain kind of grants. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I mean, can I discount that? Nope. Will I? Nope. I'm just realistic about it that some people are going to cornerstone that market, because there's no way of really proving that people are moving like that. And if they are, and I mean, and the thing about it is, here's the thing. Here's the next backlash. Is it going to bring about a wave of hate on them? We need to actually understand that. Like, is there a wave of hate on that type of lifestyle already? Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, I'll get to that, Gilly. I'll be getting to that because in the grand scheme of things, and let me make sure I pull up the article. You can pull up the article below, and there's an article called LGBT Nation. You can also pull it up on different other logs and stuff. Hang on, do. So, as you already know, the LGBT New York City. You can also find it in the description below. the LGBT nation, as they have their own LGBTnation.com. New York City officially recognizes LGBTQ businesses as minority-owned enterprises. As a legislative effort by Richie Torres and others, the Big Apple struck a deal to become the largest municipality to recognize LGBTQ businesses owners for minority enterprise opportunities. This week, New York City announced that it would officially recognize businesses owned by LGBTQ people as a part of their minority and women-owned business enterprise, or MWBE programs. The decision will allow LGBTQ businesses of all sizes to access billions of dollars in city contract procurement opportunities, in addition to accessing priceless resources for historically disadvantaged enterprises in the Big Apple. The agreement was struck between New York City and New York City Department of Small Business Services, or SBS agency, and the National LGBT Chamber of Commerce, or the NLGCC, and it will allow NLGCC certified businesses operators to receive official recognition for their MWBE. God dang, when the heck would they? When the heck did they get the NGL? God dang, the NLGCC. Then they have the MWBE, and they got all these acronyms. God dang, who can keep up? No, I see, and you know what? You know what? That is so true, Kelly. That's so true. Like they have, I can't lie. These people have organization. This group has organization. That's because they put their money where their mouth is. That's ridiculous considering the temperature. What about black-owned businesses? Well, mm, see, you got it with black-owned businesses. You have Latin businesses, Asian businesses. You have all these minority businesses, Pacific Islander businesses. How are the other minority businesses going to feel that now the LGBTQ has access to this? Mm-mm. I'm not going to be cheap and stop it at black business. How do other minorities feel about this? How should they feel? How should they feel? I mean, no, I mean, because I mean, now New York is now the biggest city. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sheila. Now New York is now the biggest city and state that has the biggest so it's literally more so advantageous if you are of that community, LGBTQ, to go to New York. No, 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 no. See, why just listen to black owned? I don't want to listen. Why just listen to black owned? Why? Why listen to black owned only? Black owned is already out there. You got BLM. There you go. Black owned. Go talk with them about that. Go to the NAACP. Y'all want to be heard? Go through those chambers. Sorry, not sorry. I told y'all. Hey, y'all want to be heard? Sorry. See, they want the black people to cry the loudest, and I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't. Why cry about it? It's gonna make the black community. It's gonna make y'all look homophobic. I'm telling you right now. White Rand. As for listen, this is I mean, like I said, like because honestly, this I mean, how's it gonna pan out? The LGBTQ has always been there. I mean, they got the parade. So would this truly be a bad thing? I'm asking. But I mean, y'all, anybody's welcome to come up and have a talk. I am more than welcome to come up and have a discussion. But I'm also gonna be like, well, then tell me about all the other diversity. Should the blacks really feel offended? What about the other groups? What about everybody else? Should or because literally, I mean, it wasn't specific to color. It wasn't specific to color or I mean, The LGBTQ is not just one gender. See, and that's a very true figment, D, because in the grand scheme of things, like how would you know who's LGBTQ? Like I would literally say, well, D, you and Sheila claim LGBTQ because I don't know how they will know y'all are gay. I guess if y'all take a picture of y'all kissing, then that's nothing to see two women kiss each other. Uh, I mean, and have access to money. Oh, you got it. Have access to money. Yeah, I guess so. I would claim. Listen, I would claim it. I don't care what y'all think. If I get access to billions of dollars, whatever. Y'all been calling me that since I've been on YouTube. I might just write myself off part of that community. Bump it. Y'all want to know the new hustle? Hey, everybody needs to just jump on board and claim LGBTQ. I feel like I'm down with the funk now. I mean, honestly, y'all gonna think. I mean, I'm already at the bottom of the barrel. I'm willing to get whatever win I can get to get the win now. I just ain't taking nothing up the rear end. That's just as far as I would go.
Good afternoon, VNT. I just came up here for a few minutes,
Go
talk
ahead.
about the little subject what you were saying. No, what they do though, see, they organize, they get together, and they get the little LLC or nonprofit organization, and they apply for the grants and stuff. Like they just had a grant opening for a brownstone in Manhattan, and it's like I think it's like it was 4 or 5 floors, and just for them alone. So they're gonna try to buy a couple of them. Yeah, they just organized. That's all.
Right now, the thing about it, Sheila, because you
Hmm.
know about New York, you know
Hmm.
about New York. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? And I don't know how you can like. I know it's all about the dollar. That's
It
that's one
is.
thing my brother tell me when it comes down to New York. It's not what you know, it's who you know and who you're
Yes.
connected to get you them grants and them permits. You need that building, you better know the right people in that city hall. Now you've been beating hard at that for a long time. For a long time. Saying, yo,
Yes.
y'all, we gotta get here. Yo, we gotta get our money, we gotta lobby. Why ain't but mind you, and somebody said before that, yo, I can't refute the LGBTQ coalition. They're highly organized.
They are. They are. Let me tell you something, BNT. I have a niece. She and her wife was the first blacks in New York State that got married. My niece turned 30 next month.
Awesome.
And let me tell you something. Um, she organized, helped the parade in New York every year and stuff like that. And they do a lot of things. Did so organized that they be connected every twice a week they have a meeting.
Wow.
And I mean, when I say these people organize and how they like make sure if one going through, they're gonna be there. If one go through surgery or marriage or anything, they stick together. They do.
Now we're looking at this, and the reason why, because I said I don't want the black community to attack this.
Hmm.
Just hear me out, because the first group to get in an uproar about this is going to get labeled attack or attacking them. I I don't want us to think like that, but I feel like it's not just pinpoint just towards blacks. It could be anybody could feel a certain type of way about this. Pretty sure the Latin community feels a certain type of way. The Asians,
Yes.
Pacific Island, New York is very diverse.
Yes.
You know what I'm
And then
saying?
you gotta realize too, one of our congressmen, he got married a couple of years ago.
Okay.
So he lived that lifestyle. So he
Right.
really pushed for the laws in New
Right.
York State.
Right. And I know living up north, one of the biggest things was being able to claim your significant other. That was
And
a
he
big thing.
pushed that. Sean Maloney, look him up. He pushed that law. I helped
Mm.
him in office. He pushed that law. He did.
Now, in seeing that, he saw there was a need for his people and followed through with it and got to a position to where he needed to be to get for not just him, but people with his same issue, their needs met.
Yes.
But he played the game.
Yes.
Played the game. What is
And
it that
guess what this BNT,
what
excuse me, guess what they're
go
pushing
ahead.
for now? They're
What's he pushing
pushing
for?
for Medicaid to pay for
Oh,
these people's surgery. And then
oh
guess what
shit.
they do now?
Yes,
When they
go
go in prison and jailhouse, and you know how they had the hormones, when they get the surgery, the guys make sure they check. They make is they have to keep them on their medication and their steroids and stuff like that. And yeah, yes, yes,
Now, here's the thing about it. That in looking at this, now, is it possible that other people can possibly take advantage of this grant or system that is being formulated or built up?
they can. But you know what? I'm be honest, and a lot of people don't fight for something. You have Latinos fighting, you have Mexicans fighting, and I'm be honest, our people is not fighting.
Mm.
And it hurts. It hurts me because I have a team, and for years it was me, another, my sister, I call my big sis, and a couple of guys. One died, one we got in the office. And we've been telling the community for a decade since I came back from Indiana to New York. And I was telling them how they were buying up properties, how they're going to do this and do that. And they have all this money for us and everything for them, low income or whatever. I wasn't eligible for it. Our people don't, I'm be honest, they're not business minded. They do a lot of talking, but they're not looking for they're not looking to really do nothing. And they get frustrated.
See, now, the thing about it is this. You see, 2021, I want to win. I want to win. And when I say I want to win, that means by any means necessary to an extent.
That's me. I say the same thing.
And so, if it means I got to go start connecting with that coalition to get some things passed or things worked out, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So long as I get what I need done and finished out, I'll do that. Now, I know y'all might be looking at me crazy, like BMT. How can you do that? that's not promoting family and black and I got to stop y'all there because everybody's using everybody. When we had the marches and everything, guess who was out there? I'm gonna be honest. A lot of their people from their camp was in y'all marches. They were there. They've always been there. Now they're just like, okay, we learned what we need to learn from civil rights. Now we're going to take it and put in our remix. So I am going to do the same. I'm going to, and I am actually learning. I'm actually learning. Like, I don't have no smoke if somebody from the LGBTQ comes and they want to form a business. If they're black, I feel like that's a win. I feel like that's a win. Leave me one of those. I'm gonna buy one of those too. Just give me one. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, just whatever. I feel like that's a win. I know some people make like my stylist for me.
Mm-hmm.
My stylist for me, he's part of the LGBTQ. But I don't care. But this is a black-owned business.
Right.
And now his brother says, "Hey, I'm starting up a food." He went from a little food thing in his kitchen to now brick and mortar.
Okay.
And I still will support him. But they'll say, "Well, BMT, you're supporting that alternate lifestyle." No. I'm supporting my people. I'm supporting my people
Mm-hmm.
because so long as we're getting the win, and they see that I'm supporting, hey, support me, and I'm supporting you. See, people don't forget those who are there. If I've been riding and taking Sheila towards the state building, I'm like, Sheila, if we could probably get more done. We have a better vehicle. Okay, let's see if we can get a tax write-off for a vehicle. That's how you gotta move, y'all. We gotta start like the game. Y'all now understanding the board, the pieces. It's no longer just a black or white thing on the board anymore.
It's not. It's not BMT. It's about, you know what? I said we always want to say about color, but we all love one color, and that's green.
Ooh,
We
that's the
all
color that's on
you
the
can
board
we
now.
don't fight over that. I'm gonna keep it real. So when I go no meetings and stuff like that, and I always look at it, the end of the day is Sheila gonna follow the money.
Mm. But hold up, Phil. Why aren't we not learning how to switch up and change? When one person says, not to be cold, but I don't think this generation of straight black people are going to get it together because of too much programming. That is a very interesting put out there. We're also joined up here by Maurice Delt. Shout out to Maurice Delt.
How you
The
doing,
Maurice Delt.
Maurice?
Hey, what's going on, BMT? What's going on, Sheila? It's been a minute.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't
That's
complain. Well, I
that's
can't
good.
complain, but
But I'm gonna get off and let y'all talk, and because I'm going to. Okay, and thank you, BMT, again. And
We
I
got
would
to
love
top it
for
up.
I love your information, and just keep on doing what you do, cause business wise. Because the end of the day is our people don't know about generational wealth. Our people don't know about credit. Our people don't know about business because their parents not teaching them. So if you could use your platform, and let me tell you something: if one person learning from you, what you're doing is not in vain.
Thank you, mamas. Thank you.
All right.
man,
I'll be in the chat. Okay. God bless.
hey,
Now, Mo, right now, New York just made a game
What's
changer.
up?
What's going on, Mike? New York just made a game changer. They are now the biggest city
mm-hmm.
that's giving out grants and making financial investment into the LGBTQ businesses. And they're also being named a minority. But now, Rand brings up a good point. It's because of you old people, you and Mike. Why aren't y'all conforming and supporting the LGBTQ and the business and the lifestyle? You and Mike, y'all need to learn how to start conforming over. Y'all need to join Biden.
Yeah. we need to join something that they.
You're good at DMT. You're real good. Cause you know how to put it on that line where you can get both sides to be tripping. We ain't gonna, just like the dude said, we not gonna get it together.
Why won't y'all join?
We're not gonna get it together.
Why won't y'all join?
Fight to the last breath.
I joined, Kelly joined, Rand joined, D joined.
No.
We all joining. Why aren't you joining?
Hey, but you know how I think though. These people can do what they want to do, and that's their city.
Yep.
You know, when we thinking stuff, we don't even know the situation we in. And those black LGBT people, they're just being used. They think they're really a part of that stuff, and they fight against their genetics. But whatever.
Why are you saying that they're being used? Why are you saying that? Why can't they be women?
Once these folks use you up, then they're gonna turn on you. And the black LGBT people, they know that they don't get the same level of power, generally, I should say, as the white ones. They know that. I've seen that several times. I don't have no hate for nobody. You can do what you want to do.
Right.
You start, these policies, they're pitting people against each other. They know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Everything is what it comes down to it. Everything's about sex to them. Everything's about sex. When it comes down to it, it comes down to perversion. It comes down to pedophilia when it comes to the LGBT community. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. And that's what it is. They've done. Yeah.
Why are you saying that? That's some mean stuff. Why are you saying that they're going to pedophilia? Why are you saying
what I'm saying? What I'm saying is they have done. It seems like they catered more to the LGBT community more than they catered to the black community. That's what I'm getting at, and it's a reason behind that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hidden agenda behind that. That's why I said it's about sex. At the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, the LGBT community is about sex. You go to Pride Fest, you see dildos they carry. You don't go to African World Fest and see dildos over there. I mean, you see African flags. You see, people honoring people like Harriet Tubman. They honoring Frederick Douglass. You get LGBT. You go there, they honor dildos. I'm dead serious. They walk around with panties stuck up their ass.
Yep.
Let's just be honest.
Aren't y'all stereotyping them?
Yep.
Now, shout out to D.
I am.
D brought up a good point. The black community is not as embracing of the LGBTQ community. Mm-hmm. It's archaic thought spread through taboo religion.
That's right. Yep.
Now, hold on now. Do y'all think, Mike, because of them archaic, evil, religious, totem stuff that you throw at me, you thrown on a woman, you thrown on a man, you saving me and my people.
I would never walk up to nobody trying to shame nobody.
Well, you throwing beliefs, and y'all talking about people walking down the street with dildos and pedophile stuff. No, that is not.
We can laugh at people. I seen them laugh at people. They have like little, what you call those little comedians and stuff be laughing at straight people. I've seen that. They have little conventions where they be laughing at everybody.
Why? Okay, now here's the thing, Mike. Why do y'all keep going down that literally? Now they're talking about business. Why y'all keep saying they're always talking about children and they're gonna pervert the little children? I want y'all people that believe this, come there. And I want to know why y'all think they're trying to pervert children in America. Why y'all saying this? They trying to get money, and they're trying to teach the world. They're trying to teach the world. Mike, nobody told you how to teach the world when you out there and banging and selling bean pies and preaching your gospel.
That's right. I sure was. I was selling bean pies, fruit, paper, books, tapes. Yep. And I was talking to people. I was going out there helping people solve their problems, going to people's houses and talking them out of killing folks. Yep.
Okay. So hold up. So if you was doing all that, what's the difference if somebody, let's say D, wants to start up a business for drag queens where they get to dress up and they have a safe space where they can come there and do play stuff. She's making money, they feel safe. What's wrong with her doing that and don't want to go outside in the street and wear drag and walk up to kids and say it's okay to be in drag?
Well, see, that's how I do it. I say this is my stance on that. Look, I love people, but I personally believe, and this is the old stuff, I believe that it is a lapse in mental capacity or something. It's like a perversion. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people don't believe that, but I'm an old dog. I'm archaic and religious and stupid. So I believe that. Now the thing is, I don't go to no folks enforcing my belief. If you don't believe that, I'm not gonna say, well, I'm not gonna threaten you, and but you're not gonna threaten me. Tell me I gotta change my thing because of you. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want me to, you're gonna threaten me because I don't want to change my thing, call me stupid, but I can't say the same stuff about you. See, that's what I mean. That's how I know it's a red flag, because you're really talking out both sides of your mouth when these arguments, these folks, they really hate, like a lot of them hate black men because I had several, well, I know they were gay. I don't know about the dressing up type, but yeah, like, coming on to me like aggressively and stuff, grabbing my crotch. I had that happen when I was 17. Yeah, so those type of things, and then you refute that, you rebut that, and let's say you shot or you hit somebody because of that. Oh, you homophobic. like, man, listen. I mean,
maybe I am.
No, D didn't call nobody stupid. And y'all can just go ahead, but they say all kind of shit about BMP now. They done call me coon and goddamn hater of black men.
Hey, but the thing is, BMP, that's your value. And like I said, that's what.
I come up homophobic, but maybe
I get a new title every goddamn week, man. Shit. I'm the only one that damn up a goddamn family, and they still call me. They still think I'm good. I don't know what more I can do than this thing. Shit. Go ahead,
Mo. I was just thinking, man, doing a lot of evaluation of myself, right? And people were saying, Mo, even people told me, Mo, you're homophobic, you're sexist. And I evaluated and I looked at it. I said, maybe I am.
Why, Mo? Why?
No, I'm not saying that. I said, not in the way that I hate it, but maybe I am a little sexist. Maybe I don't want no woman running shit over me. I don't want.
Why not? You can let the president one day.
I just personally believe, because they're going too far with it. And we got to stand up, man. I mean, look at the stuff that Biden is doing right now with the to sports, with the transgender in sports and all that. Everything.
Oh man, I see.
And so maybe we got to take it back to those were the days. Maybe we got to take it back to the days.
No, why can't? What's wrong? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Why, Mo?
Yeah.
Mike, times are changing.
Yep.
The old guard is possibly.
Stop breathing air.
No, we're not saying. But I'm just saying, why can't y'all listen? Let women wear pants. Let men wear dresses.
Okay, that's different. Hold on. There's no comparison, BFT.
Huh?
That's no comparison. Let women wear pants. Let men wear dress. There's no comparison. There's a difference between a man wearing a Scottish dress and Scotland. It's a totally different type of.
Okay. Now let these people live their life. You know what I'm saying? They're getting money now. They're making money. Okay. Isn't that good?
For them, yeah, that's fine. I don't have a problem with people making money.
Now, why do y'all feel?
Nobody broke, Dusty.
Now, here's the thing about it. Now, why is it that people are looking at that the LGBTQ is going to attack the family? Why do y'all feel like that? Why
Are
y'all
you
keep feeling
saying
like they're
that?
attacking the? Why do y'all feel like they always attacking the goddamn family?
Well, I feel like that because a lot of them, I personally, they can't stand their family because they feel that sense of rejection. You know, I said this before.
Where you
One
hear
of the
that from?
worst and most dangerous, huh? Where do I
Where
get
you hear
it?
that from? Yeah.
Well, I've heard from members of that community personally. They feel rejected, and I mean, I work with a lot of people, not currently, but in some of the other jobs that I've had, I work with people who are LGBT and gay, bisexual, and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, and I've talked to them. You know, that's why I can say it with all my heart. I don't hate nobody. I don't want nobody hurt or whatsoever. But at the same time, you know, these policies, they're trying to force certain ideas and certain practices on me and my tax dollars. And yeah, if I don't agree with it, I'm gonna say it. And if they don't like it, then they don't like it. But as far as the family thing, even in Black Lives Matter, they tell you straight up right on their website that they're attacking the nuclear family. And even people just right now, they're talking we old archaic ideas because we decide that, you know, we want family where women, men, and, you know, and kids, regular, normal kids. You know what I'm saying? And we old and archaic. Like that's an insult or something too. You complimenting me. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these people in this community, they have this serious sense of rejection. And I don't care who it is. Like, rejection is one of the most, or disappointment is one of the most dangerous emotions because you can't reason with somebody who feels rejected. It don't matter. You know, they just hate you because you rejected them. So they want to, and so you made them suffer. So they want to make you suffer. You see what I'm saying? They want you to feel like they feel or felt. They want you to be hurt. They want you to feel rejected. They want you to feel, cast out. And that's the problem with a lot of folks in that community. And they don't want it. They've been getting validation from the mainstream media that this is normal. Like, this is like not a normal emotion to have from healthy people. You know, it's supposed to run around and be trying to, that's not a good
It's
emotion.
some BS. This some BS. This some BS. They
What's up,
feel
BS?
something because they rejected. We got 50 million black men running around talking about black girls rejected them, so they like white girls. We got 50 million people that was running around. He the player now because he was the nerd in school. Everybody got a rejection issue. Why they rejection issue more different than anybody else rejection issue? I wasn't fine in school. I was smart. I wasn't fine. Everybody got a rejection issue. It's more than that. And we can't just dumb it down to that. I need a better theory.
No, that's just a simple way of me saying. I mean, I can't get all complicated with it, but
That
I'm
ain't
just
it.
saying.
That ain't it.
Yeah,
Because half
No,
the
that's
guys
it.
that
That's
was
part
nerds
of
in
it.
high
That's
school
part of
running
it,
around
Coach.
doing everything because they was rejected. Everybody got a
Well,
rejection
that's
issue.
part of it. And you see how those guys act. When somebody feel rejected, if they feel
So,
disappointed, they'll
So
go crazy
the
on you.
people who
so hold on.
That's
feel
just the bottom
rejected,
line. That's
the
all.
people who
I
feel
don't care about
rejected
that. I
are
don't care about rejections. I don't care about that. That's
the people
we're
who
talking.
feel rejected and taking
We're
that
talking.
junk that far got other issues besides that. Because not everybody
We're
face
looking
normal
at.
rejection. And the person down in the chat talking about their life shouldn't be on display. If two people gay and they in the grocery store shopping, they is not trying to display their life to you. They just going grocery shopping. And I don't even
No,
understand why people got issue with what other people doing. People be more worried about what's in them people's bedroom than anything. If women reject men every day, women came on to every day. They say if a man try to talk to 100 women and he's successful with 2, he came up. So now y'all feeling some type of way because a man hit on y'all. Really? Get used to it. Buck up. Be a woman about it.
now,
That's
right
not gonna
now,
happen.
right
Go
now.
ahead.
So other than that, we now are going to move to the next portion and welcome Koja. That's my baby.
Hey, how you
Yeah.
doing?
What's up, Koja?
Now, Mo, y'all in MAGA's in danger.
MAGA.
Now, praise be my Lord and Savior Biden. Praise be him. Because now, MAGA is now after looking at Fox News. Y'all can go look it up. I have it in the description below. Looking at as a white nationalist terrorist group. It's coming down that pipe. Y'all haven't been put on that, but you're getting on that list. So I got to use up the MAGA word as much as I can before they done turn it into another evil word. What probably is already there. Mo, what's going on? Why are they turning MAGA into an evil terrorist group now? How did that happen? Y'all went from y'all going talking about greatness and getting Mike and his people home and freeing people to now y'all a terrorist group.
Yeah,
y'all are evil devils.
Evil. You know, they hate us because we black. No, let me stop. But they hate us because we tell the truth. They hate us because we're not spreading lies. They hate us because we're exposing pedophilia. They hate us because we are the last one standing. They hate us because we are the truth. I'm not just being real. They hate us because we standing up for our country. We don't want no illegals here. We want everybody here legally, and that's it. We're not standing for what Hillary would have stood for if she was president. We're not standing for what Obama stood for when he was president. We didn't stand for what Biden is standing for right now, you know, and right there is proof right there why they hate us, because they want to speed this new world order process up, which is always has begun, but they want to speed it up. They want to silence everybody. They want to take away freedom of speech, just like they want to take away our guns. And that's why they hurried up, called us all terrorists. They arrested my guy, Brandon Strockett, from the Walkaway Movement. This guy.
God dang, they got Brandon? God dang, they got
Brandon. They arrested him. He's in jail, which is bullshit. You know, they are labeling us as a terrorist group. Believe it or not, these Trump supporters I hang with, which I'm a Trump supporter too, I have not messed with no terrorists. We kicked it. I'm talking about, look, I'm going with the white nationalists, what they call it, the white nationalists.
No.
I'm just saying.
He knows not what he speaks.
You want to talk about the pedophilia? I worked in the sexually violent predators unit, and if I had to go by and guess, the majority of them would fit the stereotype of the MAGA. So I need to know where you pulling these numbers from that they ain't it, because I worked with the one that was the head of the Montessori preschool and all that. So you're getting your thing because I work directly with them. And if I had to classify them, they would be the MAGAs.
So culture.
Well, when you worked in the prison, which ones you work with? Because I work with them. And I read their case files and their histories. So which ones you work with?
Bullshit.
Hold on, culture. Hang on, baby. Are you saying I got to protect me and Mike? Mike is already fighting the powers that be. He's losing right now. I got to get him back to Africa. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going to Africa. I'm already home, man.
No. Mike.
We go.
I
know. That's my friend. I love Africa, though. I love Africa. I love Africa, but you know, we're gonna fight on the home team, baby.
Okay, so
yeah.
Now, culture, you're saying that a lot of these MAGA people have a lot of evilness ending, where they doing stuff to children. They're threatening the Capitol. They done threaten Obama. They doing all kind of shit. How? What do you mean? But no, MAGA is a political group that is trying to get America back to following Jesus, nuclear family. David and his clan, they're trying to get rid of feminism. Why are we not like? They don't want these people walking down the street with fake dildos and stuff in front of our children. They trying to save America. Yeah. They never did anything wrong to the country.
The people that when they have those type of things, those parades and stuff, it's generally for a certain demographic at a certain time. But we ain't even supposed to talk about the magazines. They want to talk about feminism. Well, if you want to combat feminism, won't you talk about sexism? I don't never hear that on there. So maybe if they combat some sexism, we won't even have to have a feminism talk. We don't have to have the feminism if they confront the sexism, because there wouldn't be nothing to fight against. But the sexism probably contributes to the need for feminism. So y'all focus on eradicating sexism, and then we could do that.
Now,
this is great America. Wait, the 1965 America, the 1776 America. Which America? Because America wasn't all that great for us, and we just crabbing our way out the projects and stuff. So when I was
it's not about race.
You talking about the MAGA, where the America where it was segregated schools, that one, the one where we ain't had no voting rights, the one where we ain't had no business, and the ones we had was destroyed. What greatness?
Now, back in the day, Culture, Granddaddy Mike used to be able to be on that damn porch with his hound dog and his cornbread, and he had his woman out there with her big butt picking okra. He was in a good time. We were saying,
and no black boys had to go and hide. Them black men had to hide from them white whores trying to suck them down for all they black men. They had to hide from them. They had to hide in the fields to try to save their life and their penis for them white girls that would try to chase them down in the fields and get that black dick. That MAGA.
You know what? Culture back in the house. Granddaddy might take her back in the house. Which she acting out.
You so mean, Culture.
I know. That's just that feminism thing they say I am.
Mo, you hear what she's saying about MAGA?
Yeah, I heard that.
She's saying why they're trying to find why would you, a black man, you are confused. Why are you out there with MAGA? Do you not know you standing by David Duke's grandchild right there? Sometimes Mike be confused and sit with his bean pies. That nigga don't know any better. Mike be with his bean pies, but he can't go out there and get the MAGA.
My brother.
They're trying to save you.
Well, I have MAGAs riding past me, pointing a gun at me.
What?
I just laugh.
What MAGA? What MAGA ain't never put no gun at you?
In Atlanta. No, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They do.
Mo.
They try to intimidate.
Well, I ain't never seen none of that. I was called out.
Well, you ain't seen it, but I'm just saying, you ask a brother out there selling some bean pies and papers, and you'll hear all kinds of stories.
Mike, when did MAGA point a gun at you? You saying that they pointing guns at black people now?
Well, somebody who wants to intimidate you out there, talking to black folks in cities, and somebody will drive past, white person, and they'll look at you, and they'll just point a little gun at you, like, as they're driving past. That's what they'll do. That happens.
But but MAGA's fighting against Planned Parenthood. They're fighting against abortion.
Well, that's good. That's good.
See, why don't y'all give them credit for that?
I do.
You got my friend pro life. You got Mo. Mo be fighting against Planned Parenthood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
the same financial abortion people that fight against Planned Parenthood. I would think they would not want no. Are these the same crew with the financial abortion? Because they kind of diametrically opposed. Because if you want financial abortion, you should be good for abortion, because then you ain't got to worry about the financial part. So is this the same?
Mo Reed and MAGA Mason. I love saying that shit.
MAGA for life.
MAGA for life. Man.
Actually, I'm a far right winger.
Okay, he the far right winger.
Yes.
Mo, why is it that black people won't wake up? Why are they running to Biden? When Trump,
we waking up
because a lot of them are dumbed down. A lot of them don't pay attention. A lot of
black folks are in the best situation we could have ever been. We're in much better position now. We are in the best position mentally now than we were 50 to 60 to 100 years ago. We're just in much better position. And because it's not because we're in physically better condition, but there's more black people that see the game and we're dissatisfied. And that's what you got to be. You can't be satisfied. You got to be hungry. You got to be ready for something better to change it. And so, just because it hurts us right now, but the more we start waking up, the more they're going to try to hurt us. That's what's with this LGBT thing in New York. It's not, I don't have a problem with it, but it's like, if you expect something
Mike, you just attacking everybody. You just attacking everything. You don't know what
because the thing is, it's like this. Look. You know me. I'm done with the government. To me, they're just like, I'm just waiting on y'all to wake up, enough people to wake up, because they not gonna do nothing for you. And if they see you got something, just like Tulsa, Oklahoma, just like Rosewood, just like North Carolina, if you start to do something for yourself and start making money, get ready for the attack.
Now, hold on. Now, MAGA Nation was fighting, even though now they're looked at as terrorists. Now they were fighting.
Right.
They were looked at to keep immigrants out of this country. How was that bad?
Yep.
They were fighting to keep immigrants out of this country that they knew that you.
Not really. If you listen to what Mo said, he said they don't want illegal.
I'm trying to say, if we don't start making money because they're going to take it from us, so what are we supposed to do? Not try and improve ourselves, or try and
you got to get ready.
You got to do one or the other. So if we try to improve ourselves, we shouldn't, because they're going to take it from us. So we should do nothing. We should just stay here.
No, I didn't say that. Listen to what I actually
But you said if we start trying to make money, they're going to take it from us if we start trying to do something. So the only other option
listen to what I said. Let me repeat what I said. Let me repeat what I said, so you can
lay on your back and just bear children and just shut your mouth.
Listen. No, I want her to get this, because that's an important point what she said. No, I know what she's saying. I didn't say that what she said, and if I did, I would admit it. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying, when you do, because you've got to make money, you've got to do something for yourself, but you have to have it in your mind to be ready for fight. So you have to prepare yourself to protect what you get. They will come to attack you, but you got a little time before they attack you. So as you making your money, as you building your land, you have to be thinking defense, because you have to be prepared, because that's what's going to happen. They're going to try. And guess what? They don't always succeed. And so that's the problem with a lot of folks think, just because they're going to attack you, that means don't do nothing. No, you got to live. Everything on this planet has a defense mechanism. Right. You got to defend what you build.
The Democrats.
I can answer all that, but BMC.
I ain't saw no Democrats in the street with guns and stuff.
Now, hold on. Now, Coulter, you asked a good question. Now, we're joined up here by David Duke's daughter, Kelly.
Wow.
Ariana, beat off this.
Ariana, leave her alone.
Hey.
Kelly, you know they're gonna roll with that. You know what? That's gonna be weak.
McGuigan's gonna kill off Maurice Milk eventually.
Yeah, they've been calling you McGuigan for a while. I don't know how the hell you got that name, but you got it now.
I don't care about that.
Now,
let's not talk about.
Now, Kelly, MAGA is now being looked at as a terrorist group. Now, you're a white woman. You might need to get away from Mo. Mo don't care. He crazy.
I don't give a fuck about that either.
Really? Why?
MAGA for life.
MAGA for life. Oh Lord, she's been indoctrinated.
MAGA for life.
MAGA for life. Now what? Now why the dedication? Now y'all are dedicated to MAGA.
Not. You know what? I just use that line. It ain't so much. MAGA. It's more of the idea of being a patriot, representing the country, and being appreciative. Mm-hmm. That's it. Wanting to keep your amendments, the Constitution. That's all I'm talking about.
Now, and yes, her servitor says, where the white women at?
Yeah, where the white women at?
Now, hold on now. Now, Kelly, the white men are being attacked. Being a white nationalist can be looked at as a terrorist. Now, they can be looked at as terrorists. Why don't you and Mo take y'all people and y'all need to leave? Y'all need to get out of here.
Well, truth be told, we've been invited all over this damn country. So it's not like we don't have places to go. There's plenty of people that have offered us places. I got land, you can come build. Whatever. So y'all
got camps that y'all building, You know, Granddaddy Mike, he ain't never told us to go out there and go build some camp. He want us to stay in Detroit and try to damn hang out there in the goddamn hood and worry about me getting shot. Y'all, MAGA Nation, y'all got camp?
Yes.
Y'all got land?
Now, I'm not going to say camps, but I'm saying we've been invited all over this country. So to say these
go out there and
people,
buy land and shit.
To say these people are terrorists, it's a man right now on YouTube has over 600 acres out in Oregon.
And ain't nobody bothering him. Is Democrats coming over there bothering him? Is liberals coming on his land bothering him?
I didn't say that.
Who is bothering him?
I did not say that.
Koja, baby, your mic.
Nobody bothering them.
Now, why do they believe now, Mo and Kelly? Now, why do they believe? Do y'all think that the Democrats are painting it that MAGA is or right wing, far right wingers are evil?
They can hear me.
We can't hear you, Cole. Back out and then come right back, man. Come back out, come right back. Right now is an ADW alert. Now, the thing, why are the Democrats painting Mo? Why are they painting you and Kelly? And they're telling Mike and me. Now, Mike says he don't believe nobody. Me, I am happy. I'm getting a stimulus check. I'm going to get food stamps. I'm not leaving my wife. I'm not leaving my white man. I'm telling doggone damn Mike to shut the hell up and let's just get these goddamn checks and food and government keys and shit. You know what I'm saying? Koja is getting health care for her and her babies. The LGBTQ community, they're winning. Everybody's eating. Why are y'all staying with MAGA?
You need that shot in the crack of your ass to get the food stamps and stuff now, though. You're going to have to get the shot.
Mike, that's debatable. We're not talking about no damn shot.
The white national's been good to me.
How?
Hey,
how can a white
Hey, I'm about to go in a minute. Let me answer that real quick because I got to go. But I would say it like this. The MAGA, you know, us black nationalists, people who wanted black people to have their own little thing, and even the white nationalists, and you know, even though we've historically had conflict with each other, but there's another group which is controlled by, you know, the people who run the government, 1%ers. They're looking at both sides like, oh, they actually going to end up coming for us, both of them. And so that's why those groups are being marginalized. They had hope that they could kind of turn the MAGA crowd. They're like, oh, we could get them because they're white and we can use the old trick that they did in slavery because, you know, white folks and black folks were slaves and first, you know. And then they started making these insurrections together. And it was like, oh, okay, we're going to have to just like get the white people goodies and then so they can help us keep these black folks. And it worked out good. So they tried that again. I guess it's not working out because of the information age. So they're like, okay, we're going to take them all out. Create these shots and we're going to destroy the money. We're going to destroy all their businesses. Let Bill Gates buy up all the land, and you know that's how we're gonna do. We're gonna, and now they didn't realize that, you know, there was gonna be some violence. So now they're like, we have no choice. They're terrorists too. And so everybody got to go. Yeah, everybody got to go.
That ain't violence. Okay.
They only want 500,000 people on the planet, and that's the Georgia guys.
Why are you giving out Jehovah's Witness numbers? 500,000.
Nope. Look at the Georgia Guidestones. Look at the Georgia Guidestones. Google it. I know everybody think it's crazy, but you know I can't help it now. Stuff gotta get said. Stuff gotta get said. Y'all gotta call us crazy. It's fine, but you know that's what's happening.
That's why we losing now.
The easiest way to steal is to do it right in front of somebody's face.
Now, Kelly, listen. leave that crazy black man more alone. Find yourself a nigga, Raekwon, Dejan, or a bottom shelf Brad that is getting food stamps, and you can survive. Mo is not going to leave MAGA. He's already saying white people done did him well. He's not going to leave. He's not going to leave.
I'm not going nowhere either. This isn't so much about
you
MAGA.
scared.
This is about
Junior.
You scared.
Keeping our rights. Look, as long as people
Biden's giving you your rights. Why is it that MAGA's taking away the rights?
All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace, y'all.
Hi, Mike.
Now, hold on. Now, MAGA, they went for. Biden has already set it up where trans soldiers can come back in the military. Trump took that away. Biden gave that back.
I know, right?
Now you have businesses, all kind of stuff. Now, I don't get it, Mo. Y'all saying that there are going to be all kinds of sex trafficking, little children getting harassed and stuff, when literally that's MAGA propaganda.
No, actually it's not. When they are teaching, when they are giving out information to teachers telling them K through 5th grade, you need to talk about genders, that's a problem, because that isn't something that should be talked about in a school district.
And they're teaching kids how to have anal sex.
No. We have somebody that works in the school system. Nurse Koja. Are you there? Koja.
I'm here.
Now, Koja.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Mo and Kelly brought up about they're teaching kids about sex in school and about anal sex. Is that something that shouldn't be taught in school? That we need to stop that nasty stuff.
First of all,
These kids don't know.
Education. That's where I'm from, but they send me from home to say that. Furthermore, as a school nurse, some parents need to be having some conversations. I had to tell children how to put on a pad, how to use a tampon. So obviously, some people ain't getting it, but they do have the option to opt out of it and let people teach their parent kids sex at home. I don't know what the other states are and what they do, but as a person who have a child and I had 3 boys and I had 3 papers sent home, they do send it. So a lot of times these people make these talking points that are not based in reality. I could just give you one, for example, that in the state of Florida, they say, oh, they want a mandatory ID law. And when you go down and you read the stuff, you will see that all of the forms of ID that they said, it always defaults to one, and I'm not sure about the other one, of Florida ID, because none of them had the 2 components. So a lot of people talk and haven't read, or a lot of people going on here say, but I got 3 kids and I got the 3 papers that actually they participate in sex education.
Okay, well, when my son was working K through 5, it was a mandatory meeting before the school year started, where he was told that he needs to discuss different genders amongst the children. He told them, no, I'm not talking about that. That's a parent conversation. Now, up in Oshkosh, in high school, they were teaching, actually, this was 8th grade. They were teaching my cousin's 2 boys and other students that they should have anal sex because it's safer. Okay, pushing that agenda where parents actually had to sue the school system. So it could be correct that it's in different states or different things. I'm just speaking on what's happening here.
Yes.
Mo, do y'all really believe? Why is it now Planned Parenthood? Why is it that, you know what I'm saying? Why is it that, Planned Parenthood, Biden has did it where they're setting for Planned Parenthood for nurses like Koja and other women to go there and get treatment, get help. Why is MAGA going there and throwing eggs on that building and shaming women about what they want to do with their vagina? Why is MAGA trying to stop that? This is why y'all get. This is why y'all getting that terrorist card. You can't be harassing Planned Parenthood.
Abortion is murder. Whether you get raped or not, abortion is murder. Plain and simple.
Now, see, we
when
disagree
you have a
on that.
vagina and it's your vagina and your pelvis and your uterus, then you have an opinion, but it ain't none of your business.
Look.
Just
I
make
don't care
sure
what they do.
that you don't make nothing that can come out of your penis that could produce a baby, and you won't have no dog in this fight.
Well, I don't. I just say my opinion, what it is.
Okay, then your opinion not needed. See, that's the thing. Everybody think their opinion needed. Your opinion, what somebody else do with their vagina, was not asked for or needed.
Now, Kelly is standing with Planned Parenthood also. So
No.
she's with us. She's a woman.
My thing is this: I don't care what anybody does with their vagina, as long as it doesn't affect my life. I don't care about it. I don't really care what anybody does with their life, period, as long as it doesn't affect mine.
But a segment of the MAGAs do, because that's one of their talking points.
You are so triggered by MAGA, lady. You are so triggered by MAGA.
A lot of MAGA supporters are pro-life. I'm just not one.
Now, shout out to somebody said BMT don't have conservative views. I guess I'll have to take that flag also.
So you're a rhino then? You're a rhino, BMT.
I guess so.
You the Paul Ryan. You the black Paul Ryan.
So I guess I'll be that too. Also,
get him out of here.
Shout out to D. She says killing a police officer in the Capitol is murder. Pro-life? That's a good point. Now,
I think the police officer had a prior heart problem. I don't know if he was killed.
Lord have mercy.
Fake news. What? Fake news.
So hold on. Now, y'all. Now, MAGA Nation supports Kyle.
Yes, that's an American hero.
How is Kyle an American hero?
He was defending himself. The motherfucker came to him. My hat's off to this motherfucker. That's my nigga. That's the new G.I. Joe. That's the modern day of G.I. Joe. He's my hero. Free Kyle.
What about? But why? But why doesn't?
Put some money on his books. Put some money on his books.
But why doesn't? MAGA support George Floyd? Why don't y'all support George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery? Like those people. Those are good men.
Fuck George Floyd.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, Ahmaud Arbery, in my opinion, is a different story. I don't know fact for fact everything that happened.
Right.
But I wouldn't.
What about Breonna Taylor?
Huh?
What about Breonna Taylor? Yes.
So I don't really, speak on that. I don't know too many people that have said.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't speak on that too much. From what I've seen,
but y'all saying fuck George Floyd.
I said it.
Now, why are you saying that, Mo?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that was used as an agenda. That was used as a political agenda right there. The George Floyd situation right there.
That man just went and volunteered his life to give it up for an agenda. He said, "I want to die. I want to die to further this agenda. I'm gonna volunteer to do that." That's what he said.
George Floyd was not a good person.
I don't care what he was at that present time. That man just walked in the store.
I'm just saying, I don't support
care.
George Floyd. I don't glorify George Floyd.
And if the thing of being good people was what made you have a life on this earth, the majority of people won't be here, because the majority of people are actually not good people. And I don't even understand this thing about pro-life when none of the policies put money into education or any of these things. This country is having a problem with the fertility rates, partly because of the expense involved in it. But we see nobody saying, let's give more money to support people having babies, because having kids in today's America, not the America where they didn't have child care and when everybody lived together, but in today's modern America, it costs money to have kids, and we have a deficit in people having kids, and nobody wants to put money on that, but they talk about their pro-life. And then on top of that, I'm gonna show you the hypocrisy of this movement. The same people, when this coronavirus hit, that was talking about they don't support free breakfast and free lunch. were the same people saying we cannot move our produce and our milk and this and that because the schools aren't buying. So on the one end of their mouth, they talk about they don't support these, but they are the beneficiaries of the contracts that go. So when they didn't have all that school lunch and all them school lunch money and breakfast programs, them farmers didn't have revenues. So they talk out of both sides of their mouth. They aren't for it, but when those public programs aren't in place, they're against it. And now we got the COVID-19 boxes, which they get the money on the back end of that because it's government sponsored. But they ain't gonna talk about the hypocrisy of that. They want the contracts and the money that come with those free programs that the government is giving them on the government taxpayers, but yet want to talk about the people that's receiving them.
I don't know who talks about that because I don't see that as a problem.
Well, I'm glad you're not to pull your stuff up by your bootstraps, one.
No, I mean, I feel
but that's not the majority.
Yeah, I don't feel like a free lunch program is a problem. I mean, people should be able to afford that. It shouldn't be an issue. What, a couple more dollars on your tax bill, if that? I mean, I don't see that as a problem.
Well, I guarantee you, I ain't gonna say you're one of the few, but the majority do see it as a problem.
I mean, the reality is if we lived in a world where everything was free, it wouldn't work. It's not gonna move.
America, you can get things for free.
Yes, you can get things for free, but you can't get everything for free. You know, we wipe out all the student debt. Okay, sounds good, but that's not going to work. Socialism. Who wants to live in socialism? I mean, this is a capitalist country, and even if I'm not the biggest winner, I still want people to win. It's an opportunity to win.
Pure capitalism, because the reality is when farmers grow too much of something, the government got their hand on the scale saying what to throw away and what not to, and monitoring the price. When Apple make too many iPhones, nobody come and tell Bill Gates, hey, destroy those, let those go to waste so we can monitor the market and to make sure the prices don't go up or down or this or that, or so that stuff is not phased out. Nobody puts their hand on the scale of that. But we don't talk about that.
Now, question. Now, somebody asked a question. What is the principles of MAGA? If they're not bad, what are their principles? Now, we know Koja though. Koja's been here at the house with me.
It's simple. God, country, family.
That's it.
So it's God, country,
family. We got to protect our home. We got to protect our borders. We got to protect our land. This land is your land. This land is my land.
What if now Paco, Chico,
the land they've been stealing from the black farmers? You talk about that land.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? You complain about America so much. People like you. I mean, man, why don't y'all just go back to Africa?
What the fuck you people like me? I'm a working ass woman with not damn student loans, damn government programs. So what the fuck you talking about? Women, people like me. I don't get damn food stamp, damn Medicaid, damn nothing. So what the fuck you talking about?
You are an angry black woman.
No, you just a weak ass black man.
Lord have mercy. Can you go?
What happened? Did somebody reject you? Did the black girls laugh at you? Did they not want to fuck you when you was in high school and you got an issue?
Bitch, nobody ain't reject me.
Koja, Mo.
Yes, we know.
Koja and Mo, please come back. Please come back to me and Kelly's conversation. I love y'all too. Sit down at the table with us. Let us have a family dinner. Okay?
It's a difference of opinion. Okay? I would like to keep my first right. Okay? I want to be able to speak freely. Number two,
you can, Kelly.
Everybody wants to keep their guns. Is it not true that they have an agenda to take them?
But why do you need them guns? Why do you need them?
Why do you need them? It's a right to have them. Why do you need to smoke a black and mild?
In 2019. In 2019, bought my first gun. How are they taking them away? I don't understand this. You go, just like if I say, if I drive this car, I had to do certain things. And if I want to be able to carry a concealed weapon, just like to drive this car, I had to pass a driving test. I don't think it should be a problem for a person to have to pass a test to carry a gun freely on them that says they know how to operate it.
Now, okay. So, but now, this is a good conversation. Listen, I don't want people. Listen, y'all are free to come up here. Don't worry about Mo and Koja. They're licensedly crazy, but they're my family. They're my family. That's why me and Kelly are here to be the level out chambers. But this is the BMT family. This is my family. Mo is my brother. Koja is my future baby mama. All right, but they're not going nowhere.
She has triggered me.
Yes, we know she triggered you. She triggered you. That's why we're gonna try to get you back to thick skin only headquarters.
You'll be all right. You don't talk about women on a regular basis. You'll survive.
I'm pretty sure RBR will be saving this footage for how you attacking black people today. So I'll probably be on the RBR channel. Now you got to ask the question. We're doing here by my brother, my cousin Ken. Now, Ken,
what's up, bro?
Now, Ken.
Yes, sir.
Right now, Biden is starting to push out, and we all are seeing it on the news, that MAGA is being looked at as a terrorist white nationalist group. Is that fair or no?
Absolutely not. That is not fair. I don't see how you can hold a group of people accountable for the actions of a few. Why not Black Lives Matter? I mean, are they going to be considered a hate group too then? A terrorist group, I mean? More people died at the hands of, and I technically, I'm just for the sake of argument, I don't think these are actual Black Lives Matter people, but people that were amongst them. Like, for instance, that little girl, that little 8-year-old girl whose mother drove through that barricade and they shot that car up and killed that little girl out there in Atlanta.
I'm
Sequoia Turner. So, or that black police officer, retired police chief.
David Dorn.
Yeah, David Dorn. Yeah. So, I mean, those were black people that shot them. So are we going to go after Black Lives Matter too?
Now you bring up some good points, and I'm not taking from that. Mm-hmm. Because like for me, I've sat down with militia groups, white and black and different other militia groups. This is public information of what I do on BMT. But I've also been to Black Lives Matter chapters groups. So I've seen both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these talking points, you know what I'm saying? We're looking at it where, do I believe certain sects have sub-webs that have alternate I would say identities? Yes, I would believe so. I'm just going to be honest. I would believe so. I'd be a fool to not say that. But then also we would have to. I don't know. Like, it's because the Black Panther Party. Hang on, Coach. The Black Panther Party is looked at as a doggone terrorist group. I think that's why they now have the Neo Panther Party, the Neo Black Panther Party. As far as it goes for Louis Farrakhan, that man, he's blackballed out of a lot of things. So I can't get mad that Trump is blackballed because Farrakhan has already been blackballed. So I'm like, well, Farrakhan's already been blackballed. So Trump, I guess it was only gonna be so long before your turn. Like, I think everybody it's just certain people's turn for these kind of things to happen. As far as it goes for the MAGA, I don't know why they didn't think they weren't going to ever be touched, because there's no way you didn't think that you showing all of you guns and doing X, Y, and Z and saying that, hey, if Trump don't win, there's going to be a revolution. Like, I don't know who you think that you weren't getting the attention of, because, I mean, that would mean that you're talking about, I better be at the top of the food chain at all times. But if I'm not, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we've had this talk. Me, Mo, Kelly, KS, John, everybody at Thick Skin Only panel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Thick Skin and Thick Skin Nation. We've had this discussion
Thick skin.
on Thick Skin what you going to do at the Capitol? You can't just go there, because if you fail, remember, did we not have to talk, Mo and Kelly? If you fail,
yeah, shout out to you. You stopped a couple people from going, so that's good.
If you fail, they're never going to let you go. They're going to always hound you down. They're going to always come after you. They're not going to just come after you. They're going to come after anybody affiliated with you or that knows you. And they're like, no, they're not. I said, and so
Personally,
now
the MAGA group is the law and order group, and I personally feel we should let them live the convictions of their courage and all that good stuff. They need to feel that law and order. They need to put them on probation. They need to they need to put them on probation. So long as they on probation, they can't vote. They need to make them P tests every week. They need to make them wear ankle monitor. They need to live that law and order, what they talk about.
Goddamn, Colton.
And this year, and take their voting rights, take their ability to have a gun, and furthermore, take their ability to communicate with other convicted felons. They will not even be able to go on a message board and talk with somebody else on probation. That's what they need to do.
So you saying that they need to be
the other point I wanted to make is, it's like when they say, and I don't agree with this, the girl put on the high heels, the short skirt, the fishnets, and get mad if she get raped. They put on the attire, they said everything. Now they mad because somebody bought the wolf tickets they sold.
Well, I mean, come on. I think that's a little extreme.
Well, no, I'm wondering, does she mean the whole group? Are you talking about the people from January 6th?
I say everybody who was up there at the Capitol that went across them grounds need to be on probation for 20 years. The closer you was in there, the more your penalty should be. You should have to pay them probation fees. You should have the piss test. You should have a curfew. You should be prevented from traveling.
This isn't.
Somebody who
this is extreme.
Oh my God.
Fraud.
Somebody
who commit food stamp fraud.
What are you
those things? The people who commit food stamp fraud for over $250 get that. The person who go in Walmart and steal a laptop would get those minimum things. So definitely somebody who stormed the Capitol should get the minimum of what those people get.
Okay, then you take them out of Walmart
to get financial aid, because this the other part. Can I squeeze this in? The other part is this here. Those people who get those felony convictions cannot even can't get certain government subsidies and contracts. And all them people that did that need to have them same rules, not nothing more, not nothing less, but the same.
But they are getting them things. I mean, one dude killed himself because these people can't even fly anywhere. They are already being marked as terrorists. I don't understand. The people that stormed, not the people that went to the protest, the people that stormed the Capitol, right? They are they family members is turning them in. Really what you're saying, sis, is you want to line them up, stick a cigarette in their mouth and blindfold them and blow them away. That's really, just come out and say that's what you want.
I said the same measures that people who get felonies and get on probation for stealing a $250 laptop out of computer out of Walmart, they should get the same probation,
so
the same
that's happening,
test, and the same all of that. But they were saying that those people shouldn't be charged. If you step 1 inch over there and they put your cell phone tower and they got a picture of you, they need to get it. And I don't care if it's 20 other thousand got away with it, because if a murder was committed and they had 3 people that participated and they could only catch 1, they ain't gonna say we should let that 1 go because we can't catch the other 2. Everyone.
So what about the riots? All these riots that happened in the summer. Should that happen to everybody that was there?
I pulled up the thing. They done had over, I think, 14,000 arrests, and they are working their way through the legal justice system, because we all know that it takes time to work your way. You got to go to court. You got to do all this and that. So we know that they've been arrested and it's working its way through that system. The ones they caught.
So, and like I said, the same. You can see. Oh, go ahead, BG. I'm sorry.
Hold on. So, when it comes to those riots, because I can tell you what happened down here in the South, and Coach is right. If they have facial ID recognition, so what they're doing, and this is why I tell y'all, the world has definitely changed on how they do police work. All they need is the facial ID recognition, tattoos, and everything. And what they've been doing, they may not have gotten you that week or this or last year, but they're going through, and they have not forgotten about those people. I think that first 2 months, they got like at least about like 120, and then after that, they came and picked the guy up from college and stuff like that. Like they're doing, like they haven't stopped. Like the state, like you did state damage property, so like they're going through slowly because they have to figure out who are these people, and they're going. That's why they're pushing hard for the federal facial recognition bills to get passed. So that way, once they do that, they will have the right. That's why they've been bucking at Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and a lot of these tycoons on social media. Hey, turn over them servers that can give us access. Once they do that, and I gotta lie, that's some pretty dark stuff. That means the government will have access to all your server access and cloud access. Anything you put out there for them to find you. That means there is like big. Have you ever read the book Big Brother's Watching? Where anything you do can lead right back to you. They just gotta be able to ID or target certain stuff, your eye retina, your color, your pigmentation.
Not to even mention your cell phone that was ping, 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 and ping and pinging everywhere.
Right. So, like, and just to put at that before I put the red pill for the Panther Party, after they had did what they did in California, there some of them, a good majority of them men, actually, I think all of those men are still in prison. Like they've never been pardoned. Like they're still there. And they die, and they're that's where they went. That's where they're all dying. They're dying in prison. The same thing for their children. Their children are blacklisted on a lot of paperwork for the federal government. So,
but even some of the Vietnam protesters.
Oh yeah. The Vietnam protesters, all these people that have done these protests, which is kind of interesting because it's like history repeats itself in the U.S. These people forever get blacklisted in the book of history. That's why, like, I told some people who would not name, or I told a lot of people that I've emailed, I've even talked to my brother Mo and Kelly and other people. I said, yo, I am pleading with y'all, but I know how my government works. Y'all, once you get blacklisted, you can't come off that list. There is no, well, one president can, no, there's no getting Snowden off. There's no getting nobody else. Once you're black, you're black. You're black out from the book of American way of life. Like, your kids are going to have a hard time because they're connected to you. So and this is why a lot of these inmates tell their kids, like, yo, forget about me, I am dead. Because they literally, like, cordon you, they ice you out of the system. So you can't ever have any type of chance of a normal life. So we're joined here by Red Pill Finance. And no, Obama couldn't touch those dudes that were the Panther Party. He couldn't even get them out. Trust me, that would have made news. Like,
Obama wouldn't have dared do something like that. That dude's a sellout too.
So we're joined here by Red Pill.
Anybody as it is.
So Red Pill Finance, what's up, man? You were saying some stuff about BMT don't have conservative views. So what's up?
What's going on, man? Yeah, I feel like you don't have any conservative views. I mean, you do have some, but I mean, I feel like you more like I think you're definitely like independent, but I mean, the stuff you be saying don't be making any sense as far as like the gay community. Like I told y'all this, like I told y'all what they were gonna do, man. They let the Trojan horse in. And now we getting all these trans movements. I'm seeing stuff on ads on my phone, on YouTube. So now we just got to get an influx of all this stuff that none of us really want to see. But now, people like you and all the other conservatives let these people come to the party and just disrupt the whole thing.
Now, question. Now, first off, before y'all even knew about Trump, I was a conservative way before y'all. before even some of y'all even did
I
this
was a
YouTube.
youngin, so I don't
Oh,
count.
okay. So yeah. You out of my race. You definitely out of my race. I don't think a majority of y'all even know what a conservative is. That's the thing that's funny about it. I don't think y'all even know what conservatism is. Y'all
I'm
just
a far right winger.
Yeah. See, Mo is openly telling you he's a far right winger.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm independent.
I'm
okay,
all right.
So say that. But I don't. I can literally sit down, and if I were to start breaking out what conservatism is, majority are probably are not even close to what I am. That's why I always find it interesting when I hear people say I'm conservative. I'm like, no, the fuck you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. And that's why me and Mo, me and Mo argue Christians all the time. But I respect who he is. Actually, me and him we get into a lot of disagreements with a lot of our other people on the right because of their views. Like, I don't think that's what I'm saying. Like, the people don't really know because of what the social media and what they read or what they watch off of media personalities versus how actual conservatives live their way of life. Y'all don't think y'all actually know how we actually live our way of life. Like, yeah, you can't like I the stuff that I talk about on my channel is immensely conservative. Immensely.
Come on, brother.
And actually, I can bang. So let's look at this. So show me the other black channels that's been banging on private schools. Come on, give me a channel.
That's been banging on private schools?
Yeah, that's been banging and showcasing privately owned schools, walking through them, funding them, and embracing them.
Well, I mean, I feel you on that.
Okay, so let me go down the list. So show me the patriarchal family that is open about themselves, that also showcases firearm safety, knife training, business investment. Show me them. Show me them now. I'll wait. I will wait now. I'm gonna wait.
Can I?
I mean,
Can I
Colin
say
Noor
something?
does that, but
Who is on YouTube, like
Show
promoting
me
that?
on YouTube.
Colin
Okay.
I don't really
Noor
watch any
does.
conservatives
Colin
anymore. Like,
Lenore.
I don't watch nobody like that.
Exactly.
But this the thing. People
And-
want to talk about conservative, but what is conservative? Because they want to put everybody in a box, and they don't realize people have different views on different things. Now, the only thing I'm not conservative
That's probably the
about
only
is
thing I
what
can agree
people
with
do
her on.
on their bedroom. Because when it comes to money, I believe in if you can't afford to go to a 4-year college, you take your ass to 2-year community college, and then you get the money and do the list. I don't believe in all them student loans for all them excessive amounts unless you go into something like to be a doctor or something that's really, really long. I believe in savings. I believe in savings bonds. I believe in all that stuff. And I don't believe in Section 8 for life. I believe you give people a hand up for maybe 3 years. I believe that you have programs and stuff structured for them to take advantage of. And if you see they're not making progress and they're not doing it, I believe you take it from them. But I can't, they would say, I'm not a conservative, but I'm very conservative when it comes to that. But I'm also equally that I don't care what happened in people's bedrooms. I don't care what happened in their other rooms of their house. It's not my business. And if they believe in God or don't believe in God, and if they have a family and don't have a family, they should not be judged no more and no less. And that's the problem, trying to put people into one box.
I was doing it. I was doing it before a lot of y'all even listen. I was there with Bush Senior. I was over there with that. I don't know that many black people that were banging Bush Senior. See, that's back then. A lot of y'all just came over with Trump. I was over there with Bush Senior. So I'm gonna need some of y'all. I need to know the seniority when it comes to that, because a lot of y'all were happy about Obama.
So you've been a cool.
Well, I'll say this, BMT. From listening, BMT, as far as how I see you, and just in listening to you for the last, let's say 30, 45 minutes, right? It's my understanding that you're saying you're conservative, but you are pro-abortion. I know you're an atheist, right? I mean, huh?
I'm an atheist. Damn.
Fact.
Brother, come on, man. Stand on your square, bro. We've had this conversation before.
Don't pivot.
You mock God, bro. I've heard you do it. We've had conversations before. You know, I like this, and really, I'm listening to
Maybe he
Sister
was
Koja.
mocking you. Maybe he was mocking you,
I'm
not
not.
God.
No. I'm not God. And please, sister, look. I was just about to say that I haven't agreed with anything you said so far today. Okay,
No,
you
no, no,
sound you.
you right.
I'm
You
not.
right.
You sound really
Oh,
liberal today, man. Like you sound
yeah,
like it
I mean,
most
and
of the
it's
time,
okay.
though.
It's okay, bro.
It's cool
You
though.
know, I mean,
I know.
you just literally said you joining the LGBT. I know what you
Yep.
mean, but
Uh-huh.
come
Yep.
on,
Like,
man.
Yep.
These are
Yep.
not conservative viewpoints that you are espousing today, man. Come on,
and
brother.
that's why the Republican Party is where it's at today, man. Like,
No.
y'all just let go everything and just have these people running through whatever agenda they want, as long as they voting. Like, come on now, it
Damn.
don't work like that.
So when it comes to the
Matt
grand,
Gates literally got a little boyfriend. The one from Florida, he say his adopted Hispanic son, Matt Gates from Florida. Think he a senator or a rep. He literally,
so
but that's his adopted son. But he conservative. But we're gonna fast forward in a couple of years and see how conservative he is when everything come out. But for the person that's down there talking about the lethal injection and they should kill people, I just want to say this here. I know in my state, I look up the stats in the state of Florida now. One black white person has ever been put to death for killing a black person, but it's a bunch of them in Florida,
no.
black people.
I
So while
enjoy.
they talking about that death penalty, and if your skin black, whoever Jethro is, I don't know what he is because he's just a thing.
So I got to
That's
one day. I got to one day do a show. I got to one day do a show about is BMT conservative. I got to one day. Well, I want you to one day grill me on conservatism. I got to one day do that show. I can't. Do it.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
I can't do it on Nigga 2 because Nigga 2 don't have any real conservatives over here to actually talk about conservatism. Not in these spaces.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to do it in the good white space. That's not over here. But when it comes to that of empowerment, I don't really see it in this space. Y'all still talking about pussy. Y'all still talking about patriarchy in the home and all kind of shit and all kind of remedial little things rather than the bigger picture. Like, understand this. I was one of the very few that actually had a panel that was talking about doggone the plate and the tribalism of the plate. Hope you were there for that. Koja was there for that. Now, mind you, we understand as
how you doing,
conservatives.
Koja?
Now
Hey, good to see you again.
we
Hey, Hope, how you
understand
doing?
we understand the dynamics of the home and the Constitution. We very much do understand that. We do also understand the lobbying power and the things that are happening. See, when it came time, and mind you, I saw Hope banging about Bush. There, see, the ones who have been here that have been on the right side for a long time, we've been watching changes, and we've been silently adapting.
Yeah.
We've been adapting. So when I watch it, how people say, well, BMT, see, I don't mind taking, because that's what some of these people are doing, the politicians. I don't mind if I know that, hey, I'm going to slide $2,500 over to that LGBTQ business so that way I can get that money back in investment, so that way I can get my agenda passed, I'm going to do that. Because I understand the way how y'all are thinking is so old and outdated. See, that's how the enemy wins.
Business is business.
Is that business is business.
Business
See,
is
that's what.
business.
See,
Nobody is saying you can't
hold
like
Well, hold on. Let
like
me
serve a
challenge that point a second.
LGBTQ.
no,
Like
no, no.
Let
nobody
me
said
challenge
that.
that point.
Hold on,
Because
hold on. Do y'all know
if
how this?
business is business, why do ethnic groups don't do a lot of business outside of their ethnicity?
They do. They do.
Not necessarily. When you're talking about like, okay, let's just rip
Name,
the
name,
scab
name,
off.
name a group. Name a
When
group.
you
Name
talk
a group.
about the Jews, it's a stereotype, obviously, but there's a little
Hollywood.
truth to it. When you go in let's go Brooklyn. Like you if you want to move into Williamsburg, certain parts of Williamsburg, you can't just do it. You need to know the
You're
right
talking
people.
about move. Okay, you're talking about moving, or like
No, I'm talking about
relocating.
doing business outside of your out.
Okay.
And I'm
So hold
not
on.
even saying
You
they're
asked a
wrong or
question.
bad for it.
You're asking a question, and I'm answering.
Targeted
I can name you
economics.
most groups, or most companies. Literally, for them actually to grow or how they expand, they start actually like most black people I do know. their best business is outside of the community, inside of other communities, which is more so foreign and exotic.
Bro,
Versus
that's black people though. That's black people. Ask an Asian person if his best clients are not Asian.
Asian people, hang on. Now let me use Asian person. I have people from Guam in my family. Okay, I don't see them serving the same food that they serve at a Chinese restaurant in their house. They don't. But they'll serve it in other communities and sell it because they'll know people will buy it and eat it. But inside their household, they eat quite a different type of food variety because they know that food.
How big is the Guamish community in America? And I don't know what Guamish like. I don't know what the nationality. Yeah, like Guamese. Guamese, Guamish, whatever. Asian. No, I'm just saying. Because listen. When we say Asian, we're talking about a big place.
You didn't even know that, did you? I knew that.
But look, if you're talking about like the Chinese immigrants,
everybody just thinks that everybody that has slanted eyes is Chinese, but they don't ever think Philippines.
No.
That's why you just say Asian. It's just Asian.
Because my point is when you get down to ethnicities, yes, they do business with themselves.
You say Asian because you don't know or you can't tell.
But either way, though, they work with their group. Either way.
Right, you're trying to talk past the point.
They'll pick other Asians over you, if anything.
No. Here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it that y'all not learning. In the big scheme of things, when it comes to doing business and foreign policies, you need to start learning how to adapt instead of going to this victim mode thinking somebody's going to pick you up or try to. You're thinking too old and outdated. It's not working.
Well, BMT, that's not the reason why I challenged that idea. And I'm not saying you're wrong on the merits. It's the examples that you used. A straight person, a straight black man spending money with a gay business in the hopes that somehow it will get straight legislation passed is a bullshit idea. It's a non-starter. As far as politics, I'm gonna make my case and you tell me if you can prove me wrong. As far as politics goes, the gay agenda and the female agenda are the opponents of the black male agenda.
The what?
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. So
it's that simple. Prove me wrong.
So you're making
break it down for me because I ain't getting it. So just break it down for me since you made that broad statement. Break it down.
You're about to hear.
All right, put it to you like this.
People who don't lobby. You're about to hear it right now. Go ahead.
I'll put it to you like this. If lobbying aside, obviously they have a lobbying effort. I'm not saying they're not politically effective. They completely are.
What's the black male lobbying effort? What's the black male lobbying effort y'all got?
I'm not saying they have one. I'm talking about what their actual agenda is.
Okay.
Am I wrong about the agenda? Do black men? What is the agenda of a straight black man who wants to run a family? Like, if you want to be a patriarchal man, these political groups are your enemy.
Okay. Now, conservative, you're missing what I'm saying when I said LGBTQ grants the New York business. They're doggone getting grants and they're getting lobbying power.
And how does that translate to more nuclear black families? That's my point.
So wait. So you don't run your
family? Fuck their money, bro. How does that translate to nuclear black families?
I'm trying to see how transgender stopped me from having a family because one transgender man or 10,000 transgender men don't stop me from having a family.
Okay. How does giving them money? How does giving them money help you? How does giving them money help you have a family?
Out of the deal?
How does it stop
we don't get nothing out of the deal.
How does transgender stop the nuclear family?
Black
I ain't screwing no transgender.
And now they getting all their policies through the money that they gain from whatever was going on, like the past year. You see what I'm saying? So every time you people come to office, y'all not getting nothing out of the situation.
Who's y'all?
The only way transgender is affecting people having children is the women they ain't fucking and leaving their sperm up in. That's the only way transgender is competing with the nuclear family.
Nah, BMT, you can say whatever you want. We all in it together. We all black. You can't hide it. It's okay.
Now there's a we now. Trust me. When we look at them taxes, I promise you, we're gonna be seeing damn BMT. Like, what do you do for the black community again? I'm like, a lot, my niggas. A lot.
Well, look, let's talk about taxes.
It's about money. Oh, no. You asked the first thing because you brought up about. Well, actually, I got to get over to Hope. Let me get over to Hope. And I feel like David gonna just take me off on his diatribe of his shit. He not too long last night was telling comedial jokes. David, you got a good future in comedy. You might want to go do that. Hope. You hear everything's going on. Somebody saying that somehow the LGBTQ is going to stop them from having black families. I guess another person is talking about the MAGA. Everything going on. What's your
The
thoughts on
time
all
of the orc has come. You did know that, right? It is orc season.
Go ahead.
I ain't never heard such thing, but I want to know how they're gonna stop black people from having families. I mean, I'm just curious to how, because I mean, at the end of the day, who lay up with somebody is who lay up with somebody. I got a man, and if we want to start a family, I can start a family.
A beautiful family, y'all are for.
And then but now transgenders. Let me put it like this: they actually starts a family. The only difference is that the transgender man carry the baby, and the transgender woman don't.
This is pseudoscience.
Well, okay,
but
so we
you
get
see how
on.
she's like giddy? She thinks that shit is fucking cute. You think this shit is cute? You think it's fucking wonderful that these men are like that. Like our women want us to be fucking feminine. That shit is amazing to realize.
I don't want no man who want another transgender. I don't want a man who want another man. So it's not a problem for me.
Who think that's cute? Who think that's cute?
Who said?
I don't want a man who want another man, so it ain't affecting me.
It's damn sure ain't affecting me.
You sound like you smiling about it.
I was just explaining how it works. I ain't said shit about it being cute.
In the next 20 years, your kid gonna have to wonder if whoever they like came out of a lab or something. You feel me? Like that's what your kid gonna have to deal with.
What? Oh, hold on. Wait.
Oh boy, y'all can please talk nature versus nurture.
I know I sound crazy. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I be right so far. You know what I'm saying? I already know. Y'all kids gonna be touching on other kids that came straight out of the lab. Science project.
You know what's funny about this?
I try to tell y'all.
Hold on, bro. Think about the insanity. They are. They are tacitly. They are tacitly. They tacitly support transgender men. But if a man pulls out a doll, they lose their mind. Think about that. They tacitly support transgender men. But if a man says, "I'm sick of you bitches, I'd rather bang a doll," they all throw a fit. It's
Ain't
hilarious.
nobody mad at you for screwing that dog. Nobody mad at you. Only thing I say, darn, the dog more expensive than tricking. You know, if they say they ain't got a problem with tricking, I was like, that's the only issue. I'm just saying one more expensive. But you can have all the plastic, all the latex, all the whatever.
That's because tricking is dumb. Don't trick. Just buy the pussy. Tricking is like taking the wrong dates and buying the flowers.
If you want to spend $5,000 in one walk,
direct.
if you want to spend it in one walk with one dog with interchangeable wigs, or you want to spend it with different women, I don't care.
Hold up.
Long as it's consensual.
Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. I mean, literally, I don't. I get David has his triggering moments. He does that. That's David. That's why he comes to my panel. But this is the most he actually gets to have a logical conversation. Red pill, I get he does that. He believes in red pill stupid shit. So that's his logic. So I get them. I understand these two very well. They've been around me long enough. The thing I'm trying to figure out, what are y'all, that whatever y'all believe in, I don't care what y'all think about me, but what are y'all lobbying? Or do y'all have anything that y'all are lobbying for right now? Just like the LGBTQ has commissioned in New York. What are y'all lobbying right now? Because honestly, it comes down to lobbying power. That's how it works. Y'all. So what are y'all lobbying for right now?
It's not just lobbying power, though. I'm going to tell you why. Yesterday's run on Wall Street proves it's not about lobbying. There are other avenues of power that you can exercise your will over.
Okay, so give me one.
Censorship.
You can stop spending your money there. This is how we got into the subject BMT.
So your thing is just don't spend
Why would I, as a straight man, want to spend my money at establishments that are my political opposition?
Okay,
this is it sounds a loose idea, but there's a connection to be made there.
Okay, so you didn't even answer the damn question. That literally made no fucking sense.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. Listen. When I go out,
God damn.
When I go out to eat, every now and then, there's a restaurant I walk past, and on the storefront, it says this is a feminist establishment owned by women. Like they advertise that shit right on the storefront.
Okay,
You think I ever bought a coffee from them hoes?
Let me go into Red Pill.
Can I ask you something real quick?
Go ahead, Hope. Go ahead.
What designer clothes you wear? And you'll see what I get at it in a minute. What designer clothes you wear?
I shop at Ross.
No, what
I don't hate
designer?
gay
What
people.
designer? Like
I will
Ralph
spend.
Lauren?
I will
don't wear
spend
none
money
of that.
on
I shop at
Salvation Ralph
Ross.
Lauren.
What designer
Yes,
clothes you
I
wear?
shop at Burlington.
I like
Wow.
polo.
And they carry
The only reason why I'm
designer.
saying this because if you wear the top notch, like designer top notch shit, you know they gay, right? You're giving
Hey,
your
you know
money to
what?
gay folks.
And that's the only that listen, I'm okay with that. I'll support that
I'm just
business.
being real here. I'm just
That's
being
fine.
real.
You're not wrong.
Hold that
You're
L.
not wrong. I will support that. I
Them
will
men
support
don't
that
want
business,
you.
right?
They don't want you. They ain't
But
gonna
that's
take
about
you.
the only. But that's about the only business I'll
These
support.
dudes do not want y'all. Why do y'all think? What? This is the problem. This is why it's
Why do you
hard.
think it's about
No,
sex? Stop
this is
being
why.
stop being simple about it. Now, don't
This
let
is
the woman
you
make us be
don't
simple.
know,
It's
David.
not
You are
about
simple.
pussy, bro. We
Amen.
talk about
Exactly.
gay
It's
dudes.
not,
It's not
bro.
about
Y'all
gay
making
pussy.
it.
Don't let the woman do
Y'all
this
on
shit.
the
Y'all are
ground
making
level
it.
with it, bro.
No. I can't lie to y'all, nigga. You literally said I shop at Ross. She asked you about designer. You said Ross. Like let
That's
that
where
sit.
I shop. Like I'm like he said, they're gay. Like they make stuff for gay people. Like, bro, I'm not gonna shop it there, bro. I'm not like that's why I said I
But
shop
you
at Ross.
still
So what's
shop
wrong with
there.
that? You want me to go shop with them?
Now I said, what designer do you wear? Like, do you
You know the
wear Ralph
designer is the
Lauren? Do you
designer.
wear Tommy Hilfiger? Do you
No,
wear
I don't wear
Calvin
none of that.
Klein?
Yo,
Do you wear
listen. The fashion
Calvin
industry
Klein,
is the fucking financial home
all
of
of
gay
them
Versace.
gay?
people. That's where
Ain't
a
they
lot of
gay?
gay people go to get money. I'm not mad at them, but I'm not giving them all my money. You're not gonna open up a fucking gay bakery and think I'm gonna go in there and buy your cupcakes.
So here's the thing. So here's the thing about it. So this is why I didn't care to bring up different minority groups. See, I don't care about that. Like because honestly, and shout out, thank you for that telling us about that V Dub. Wall Street stopped our money grab to protect T hedge fund today. Yeah, they stopped it. Yeah, stop. Go to Walmart. That is true. Uh, literally, somebody asked me, where can you invest? If you want to go invest into a gay business to go make money, that's a smart investment. I'm not gonna tell you not to do that. I would probably, I'm probably gonna start hitting up my gay friends and say, hey, you're going for those loans. Let me know if I can get in. I want to make some money. I'm gonna go do that. I don't give a fuck about niggas with no fucking money and their bitching problems. Y'all bitch to y'all baby mamas and y'all low level hanging fruit people. I'm here for money and power. And see, this is why other communities do not ask the lower hanging fruit people, like, what do you do? Because literally, right now, the people with power or investments, they're looking at, whoa, what's going on with the stock market? Why is the investment trading happening right now? Most of the most successful people are trying to get into clothing and real estate and food and different stuff like that. And if I find out, hey, my partner is gay, I don't give a fuck what he's doing in his bedroom. That's how low and remedial some of y'all sound. Like y'all literally don't even know majority of the politicians what they do behind closed doors. But literally y'all more worried about that and what's gonna happen to the nuclear family. Well then go start you a fucking family. Go start you a family and get on your shit. That's all. I mean, that's honestly what I can tell you right now. MAGA, they were more so concerned about family, religion, and their rights. Yeah, I banged that religion. Yeah, I clowned on religion. I don't give a fuck because right now religion has been a joke as of lately. I watch a lot of stuff that's gone in the church. Hasn't been looked too pretty. I mean, just being honest with that. I mean, honestly, when it comes up, honestly, when it's been coming up to this country, I don't see a lot of y'all going on militia patrols. I did quite a few of them. Mo and Kelly watched me do that at nighttime. I've been on militia patrols patrolling my community. But most of y'all motherfuckers don't even do that. But y'all want the protection or y'all want the voice of the people. It don't work like that, son. That's why I have more respect for them hillbilly hicks riding on the back of them trucks. Yo, y'all got that part of the of Berkeley County. We got Charleston County. Watch out for that and keep whoever out. But guess what we saw? People from the north trying to come down south to try to get in hotels and stuff. But we didn't allow that shit to happen. We're looking at it right now. Financial recognition is proven to not be effective on people of color. See, and that is so true. Financial recognition. This is why people, when they start getting financially adequate, they have to. I would have to take hope and remove her out of the black community because we don't look at what people starting to do moves and stuff. They like to look at. They're still stuck on penis and pussy talk rather than financial and political movement and talking points. Mm-hmm. It's a sad thing because we're more reactionary. That y'all couldn't even understand that investing. If New York is giving, mind you, you know the thing crazy about it. Majority of y'all people that bang hard at this, y'all probably have gay people in y'all family that probably don't even fuck with y'all. I'm just being honest, and they probably are doing more shit than y'all. I find this out very interesting. There have been gay y'all bring up religion. We have found more gay people in the church. Y'all bring up goddamn the family, and we found out that there are more gay.
How the gay people in the church hide not from their demons?
Black
they
men
trying to
been
disguise
there,
it.
so they're not even in there. Like,
and they hooking up with each other.
I've been left the church when I was a kid.
So black men, for black men, as much as y'all talking about patriarchy, why is it that gay people are adopting more of black children than black men are doing it? If y'all are so financially up there, why are the gay people adopting more kids?
They can't have kids on their own.
No, what? Who told you that lie? Who told you that lie?
Like I said, y'all from the beginning, y'all kids out of a science lab.
No, homosexuals can only reproduce through osmosis, bro.
What they gonna do
not
now?
have
Black
natural
people
babies.
build their own family.
Surrogacy works.
Nobody
Surrogacy works. And some of them gay men got plenty of money.
Yeah, that's osmosis. That's not real reproduction.
Hold on. Conservative, do you not know that gay dudes are purposely hiring women to fuck, impregnate, and then have the baby, and then they take the baby and
so you're just proving to me the only way to have a baby is heterosexual sex. Gay men have to break their gay vows to have a baby.
You do know you can have a baby without having sex. You do know that,
you have to break your gay vows.
No,
you have to put your boyfriend's penis into a woman.
It up in a tube and put it in the people.
Listen, your boyfriend's penis, who you thought belonged to you and only you, has to go into a woman just for you to reproduce.
Every day, boy.
You're gonna have to go to a science lab to have your kid.
David, every day.
So all of those heterosexual couples that have fertility problems and do that, they doing something wrong because that's the same process heterosexual people who have fertility problems utilize to have kids.
Yeah, exactly, because they have a problem. They already have a problem because they can't even do it regardless of the fact.
If these people did not want to adopt kids, his problem, he said, was why are there gay people adopting kids? Because if they actually wanted to have children, and a lot of them have money, they do have the resources
a lot of them
to have it and can do it. They don't have
to
adopt.
Wait, Red Pill, you saying that black men can't afford a child?
Black man would rather have a wife and make his own family.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all at the bottom of y'all.
See that you done abandoned the black man. I see how y'all moving, man. Like
gay now? I abandoned the black man. But we ain't gonna lie on this.
I noticed it too, bro. I've been calling you on that. This shit is heavily anti-male over here, but you know,
anyway. Who on here?
We over here talking about we should help baby mothers. They should get help during this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
So tell me on here. Who on these channels have been pushing black family marriage? Come on,
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels. Has he got on YouTube with his wife?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Huh, that's funny. I did. So has Kevin Samuels got on here with a bunch of marital couples and to have a conversation?
Being pro-marriage doesn't mean you're pro-male.
No,
the issue is pro-male, bro.
No,
pro-male is the argument. He said pro-male too, and you're saying marriage. He said pro-male.
Has he done that?
What, brought like a marriage to his platform and talk?
Yeah, has he brought up a marital couple?
I think one time like somebody called him like they were both together. I mean,
he's never done that.
Or he didn't, and so what?
So guess what? So wait. So you brought up
the message.
Right.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Now we going to. Oh, excuse me. Shout out to Sir Ism to the Ism. So literally, y'all are bringing up people that literally y'all are worried about.
I could care less if he's married or not. I just care if the message he's putting out beneficial for the people. And that's it. It's a cost benefit analysis. Like, is he disrupting the community or he bringing value to the community?
What community? What community?
Why now? Why you acting like the VNT? You know what the black community. You know what community you in.
What community he bringing value to?
The black community. Who he made videos for?
But he make video for himself. He don't make video for y'all niggas.
See, you disingenuous, BM.
I
see what you're talking about.
He make videos for clicks and views and YouTube royalties. That's what he make videos for.
Y'all niggas don't even wear the.
What y'all think people want to work for free? Like, yo.
If he wanted to do that, he could go on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook and make videos for free and not get paid. He making.
Who don't want to get paid?
Money.
It depends. You want the government to support baby mamas. So during the pandemic, though, but you don't want somebody actually working, getting paid, but you want them to put out free content to help your situation, though. Okay, this made perfect sense.
He putting out no content for my situation. He putting out for y'all situation.
Yeah,
see, both of y'all act like,
so you could go on there and talk about how big your thing is, so he could be, so they can be scooping y'all up.
So hold on.
So he put it out for y'all. Because he's more interested in y'all than women.
So Red Pill.
He using the women as the charm in the water to get y'all there. And when he get y'all there and get y'all in his DM, that's what he really using it for.
So hold on.
No, you totally don't even understand what's happening though.
Now hold on. Now Red Pill conservative. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out. Now me, Hope, and Mo and Kojo, we've been having for almost a long time. Hope, how long have we been talking about politics and different other things? Like almost for like what, 3-4 years now?
4 years. 4 years.
Now, me and Mo and Hope, we're old at this now. We done been booted off of Facebook. Like I tell you the truth, actually our audiences have actually shrunk. We're bigger than this. Like we've actually shrunk down when we came to YouTube. But that's fine. It's a lot more easier for us to maneuver. That's why I know y'all don't know who the fuck I am. Because if I really wanted to go back to my old content, I really wouldn't be fucking talking to any of y'all. But but honestly, I don't mind coming here. But I don't mind talking because I'm realistic that a lot of people, and especially in my community, are slow as fuck. So when I really start talking to y'all the way, like how Candace Owens will probably talk to y'all, some of y'all will be butt hurt up y'all fucking ass because literally y'all are just stupid. I really believe the black community is beyond stupid because honestly, when it comes talking about political literacy, financial literacy, or economic literacy, or how the household politics run, we understand that because of after the crack and heroin epidemics that have gone through the black community, y'all don't know. It's like children raising themselves now.
I agree with you though.
No, hold on. No, you couldn't because literally, I don't mind. I understand that literally that the stuff that y'all were talking about, that y'all saying that are the tools, are the same thing that the enemy done use on y'all. If you want to go talk to a nigga, go to a church. Oh wait, BMT, you spit down on religion, but I know the same politics know how to go into y'all same churches that y'all love. Oh, we're going to make it and we shall overcome. Yeah, praise Jesus. Yeah, and then got the nigga, got you. All we got to do is just take a booty, put it in front of y'all, and say, vote. Niggas vote. All we got to do is
you talking to the dumb ones. I'm not that person.
It's literally being the 70% of the black community right now. We're going to say we're talking about the dumb ones right now. So literally, I'm trying to figure out what social media, I think social media has honestly dumbed motherfuckers down, especially the men. I'm just being honest. The women take it and they're making fucking goddamn moves. The dudes are still talking about, I want to get my dick sucked by a plastic doll. Like, tell me, where's the power? Honestly, you had a dude come here wearing Ralph Lauren, and he's made more money talking to black women than dealing with black men. Make that make sense to me. It seems like the white man understands if I want to make money.
Women are a bigger consumer, though.
If I want to make money, talk to the black woman. The Asian man knows if I want to make money, talk to the black woman. It's the white male thing. If I want to make money, talk to black women. How did every group rather talk to the women of the community than the men? How
Can I try to answer that for you? Because I think you're leaving out some key facts. One, Kevin Samuels only recently made the turn to talking to black women majority. He used to do a lot of his shows. He was an image consultant and he was working with black men. I remember he used to do a lot of panels with Ramil Amir.
So
what happened?
David, if what you're saying, if what you're saying is true, why didn't you black men get him to that level that he is at right now? Why didn't y'all get him there?
Who is as big in the manosphere right
now? No.
Let me finish answering the question. Let me finish answering the question.
Phil the Advice Show, who was in this space, is one.
I don't see Phil in this space. I don't consider him to be in this space.
1.21 million. He has 1.21 million subscribers.
Phil the Advice is on some pro-black shit. That's not the manosphere, bro.
That is not the
manosphere. The Advice Show deals with black women. He don't even fuck with you black
men. Well, that damn show ain't the manosphere then.
That ain't the manosphere at all.
Let me finish making the point. Hold on, BT. You leaving something out that's not being said here.
Is a woman. What are you talking about? Your highest consecrated in the space is a fucking woman. How are y'all gonna
She just got here. She just got here like months ago, started getting popular. So no. And even though, and I'm not even knocking her success, but like, no, don't make it like it's now about her after almost 10 years of this shit.
I just understand that when it comes to me or any type of dude, see, that's the thing about it. When it comes to making money, everybody knows you want to get the women or the Mama Hope is going to come into Walmart. I want to get her to, because we know women will spend more money in business than men. That is a fucking fact in business or goddamn economics 101.
Not only that, if you look at Kevin Samuels, right? Kevin Samuels won't make money from men talking to men the way he talks to women. He'll make money off of that shit though. And that's what the big switch. In my personal opinion, that was the big switch. Because his style and personality, it doesn't drive well with the male audience and the manosphere. But the women, oh yeah, black women, they eat that shit up. For whatever reason, you draw your own inference, but it sells better to women. It just does.
So let me get back to my content. So right now we have it where it seems like because when some of us here have no problem dealing with the LGBTQ, mind you, it's already proven effective that literally their lobbying skills are way more effective than you black men's lobbying skills.
They have billionaires supporting their movement, bro.
So y'all don't got no. I thought y'all got rappers and artists.
These rappers are retarded. They're the exact people you were just talking about.
So for a lot of you high value men that aren't having babies, where the fuck is y'all money at? Since y'all saying that a lot of y'all aren't having kids, that 55% of y'all aren't out here having kids, where's y'all money at to push what y'all want? Where's y'all suffrage? Where's y'all movement? Where's y'all money at right now? Y'all got this. Y'all ain't putting it on kids. You ain't
trying to pull their money. I
already see the destruction coming from this country a long time ago.
Right.
It's bad for this country. It's too late to save it. You feel me?
So now the white man's keeping you back.
So if you see this, what is your
the white
plan?
man is not keeping me back.
You see destruction coming, Red Pill. What is your plan in this
to move the fuck away from this place?
And where would that be to? What is your concrete plan to move
away from every one of y'all? You feel me?
Where are you going?
He's leaving America.
It's in a disclosed location.
Okay, right. So you're gonna go under Fidel Castro or some other motherfucker?
Nah, I'm gonna just be like under the radar. You feel me? Like that's the kind of life I want to live.
Right now,
clearly y'all can see what's going on. Like y'all hitting y'all with the re-rock.
Here's the funny thing about it. I love it when I hear American black men think that if you barely could make it here in America, I love it that when y'all think y'all gonna go to another country and gonna reign supreme over them in their culture.
I agree with that. Like when I get to that point, I will most definitely make that move.
Okay. Just good luck. I want y'all to hear this. BT says good luck because you're never gonna get as good as a chance in America, like in any other country. They ain't cutting you no fucking slack. They ain't no slack over there. They just get down and lay down. That's it.
My thing is y'all let any group just use and abuse y'all to get whatever they want from y'all, man.
Who's y'all? What are you?
Liberals.
Liberals.
Mexicans.
So what group are you part of? What's your political affiliation?
I'm independent.
Okay, so you don't even have a group. Okay, so
I
take
don't.
you.
I can't associate with
So
none
you,
of you
so
Trump.
you
Like
a black
some of the
man.
Trumpers are crazy. The liberals
Okay,
are most definitely crazy. So I can't
but
get down with none of y'all, bro.
but you are red pill, and most red pill are right wing
I have
conservative.
conservative views.
Oh, okay.
But the
Okay.
Republican Party ain't what it is where it should be right now. You got a lot of
Okay.
rhinos
So,
in there, got a lot of
okay.
old heads in there not doing what they need to be doing. So I'm on my little island right now.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Hold on. So
Can I?
what party
You a
are you associated with? Are you a
good,
Republican?
a good black man. So let's go
You're a
over to
black.
Ken.
Okay, now you want to make your own little thing. Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Ken. What's up?
Yeah, you know what?
I
Now,
want to hear
coming
you.
in, I'm coming in as a black man, and I agree with Red Pill 100%. Let me. The first question you asked, and when I came back and started listening, you said black men, are want to get, or messing around with dolls. Okay, that's a scary thing. But what does that say for a situation that black men are starting to rather mess with dolls than actual women? Okay, in their argument, 'cause I got a black wife. Okay, I ain't
So
messing
why
with
you
no
talking
dog.
about? Why
But
you talking about?
because when I listen to what these men are saying, they're saying the women are so bad that they got to start messing with dogs. I think it's pathetic on both sides, but I'm not prepared to sit here and throw it on one side and not the other. You know what I mean? Now well, what kind of movement are black men making and stuff like that. First of all, we black men, well, at least the ones that I deal with, right? Are trying to do
I
things.
hear what you say. You always say we can't do this, we can't do that. I don't ever see. I would love to see your content on what black
Okay,
women.
okay. I'll give you an example of something that I did, and this could be proven. Okay, on another show, me and a buddy of mine did what is called a black first promotion business. Okay,
Oh,
where
black first.
we
Oh,
put
that
up
sounds
we
good.
you and let me tell you, and if you want to do it, we can do it on here too.
No.
Okay, and so what we did was we said, okay, we're going to incentivize blacks to promote black owned business. And what we said was, I think we did 2 months, over a 2 month span. Whoever out of the people that contributed, whoever can prove the receipts that they bought the most goods and services through a black owned business, internet, whatever, right? They won $500.
Oh.
Okay, that's what me and a friend did, right? So I mean, it's on, and if you it's on Talk Real Solutions (TRS) for those that want to question. We did it in the beginning. It finished in the beginning of this year. Okay, and I'm only saying that's, mind you, I have a black wife. Okay, I have black children. I try to do a lot of things in the community as far as blacks are concerned. Okay, but if you want to ask things that you can tangibly see outside of what I do, I'm sure we all do things in the community or whatever. Tangibly see, that's what I did. Talk Real Solutions. You can go look it up. Okay, but as far as personally, what black men should be doing, that was raised, we need to worry about the black community first, and that is getting our women back in line with us. And when you
Right.
listen to so she left, but the sister that was on here earlier, see, that's a problem.
Okay.
I'm saying that the manosphere ain't a problem either, because I definitely feel they're a problem too. And some of the stuff that they say, I do think they feel too much time. I do feel that they spend too much time talking about having sex with women, and I think and not doing anything constructive. That's stuff that we were doing when we were 15 and 16 years old. I get it, but by the same token, a lot of the conversation that they have is centered around the fact that you listen to what this woman, what did she call that man? You a weak black man. Why did she call him a weak black man? Why did she call him? She don't know nothing about that man. Why did she call him weak?
You do know you're only going one sided. Like, but even Mo even said bit.
Yeah.
Why'd you only just say one side? And I mean, Mo can speak for himself. and I knew Mo was gonna clap back, and so did Kojic. Like they were fine clapping back at each other. Like Mo is not no. So, but you just like, well, that woman said that to him when they both were talking.
Hold on, wait.
Why y'all better spend niggas do that stupid shit, man?
But he's saying it based on. I can listen to her too. He's saying it based on what she was saying. What did he say that would lead her to believe that he's weak, other than the fact that he's a black man?
Mo, do you feel like Mo? Do you feel that you're a weak man? Mo, do you feel that you're a weak man? Do you feel you're weak, Mo?
What? You missing the point, BT?
Exactly.
He probably ain't even on here right now. He probably doing this thing right now.
Exactly.
I know it's cool.
Hope.
But you're missing the point, BMT.
Watch it, Hope. How many times have me and you fought and argued and cursed each other out?
Plenty of times.
Like, listen, what Hope has called me weak, bitch, all kind of shit, and I lose no sleep, and I talk my shit right back to her. And literally, Hope.
Okay, go ahead.
But Hope be booed up with her man on IG all the time, and he be right there.
That's awesome, but look, that is it's no different than, just for the sake of argument here, when you having a conversation or you having an argument, a disagreement for whatever reason with a white person, and that person calls you a nigga. Okay, because you veer off from the argument, the disagreement that you have, right? And you go to a person. Now, like I said, I understand why he said it, because the things that she was saying, right? Now, if he was saying that we need to give in to the white man, okay, well, yeah, he sounded like a weak brother. I didn't hear anything he said that would lead me to believe that he's weak.
I really wish, I wish I need to bring up Joker up here, because Joker, or I just need to go get the right white people, or I need to just go get goddamn JB Gunner and just
fuck that bitch ass nigga, man. Don't get me started.
I don't think
making videos about me, a bitch ass nigga.
I know, but see, Mo, I need to drop the certain people. I'm
gonna beat his ass.
I know you do, Mo. I know you. Calm your See, that's how I know.
Videos about me for no fucking reason.
This is how I know the people in this black space haven't really been on the other sides of YouTube, on the other sides of the manosphere, where some other people think about. It's like literally, it's almost like here. When I come here, it's like going to some of these other people's places. They will say shit just to fuck with you. If y'all can't even deal with just talking to Taz.
But no, BMT, you don't get to walk over that. Hold on, BMT. You don't get to walk away from BMT. Hold on, let me respond to BMT.
Is anybody here? I'm about to drop you because your mic is messed up, and nobody knows what you're saying. You're fucking up my live. You're fucking up my live right now. Nobody knows what you're saying. Your mic is messed up. That's what we were trying to tell you. You don't know what you're saying. Okay. That's the thing about it. I've heard people say stuff disrespectful to Hope, and she's a right winger. Y'all don't think these right winger women have no problem cursing you out in a heartbeat. Don't trust to believe that. Trust to believe Dre and all of them be coming up there and they be fighting women every other fucking night on both channels. Every other night. Like y'all just don't know. Y'all really don't know. Like I said, mute up. Politics is a very fickle thing. Now, if y'all are worried about the LGBTQ type of thing, I suggest y'all to get y'all fucking money right. I really suggest y'all get y'all money right. Because whatever.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I can hear you much better. Whatever y'all talking about doing, but I'm about to wrap it up. But I want to go eat my goddamn food.
Now you want to wrap it up.
Well, I've been here for 2 hours and 35 minutes. Y'all go do the show and I'll stop by. Okay, so whatever y'all want to do, I suggest y'all Start getting with people and start locally getting your money together to build up your shit in your area. Because thinking you're gonna say, "Hey, we as black people," I'm gonna be like, "Nigga, we need we. There's no we in this. There's my team and whatever the fuck my team wants to do." Just like when people were banging against Mo, I watched black people attack Mo from this space. Me and Hope saw that shit. Just like I watched people on from MAGA attack Mo and his family, and I still was right there with him. Me and Hope was still there. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think y'all truly understand the intricacies of how these spaces get down and the policies that how it works. So if I know that literally somebody has the winning ticket for me to get my win, and literally y'all must not know that's why it's called bipartisan and how people are doing deals now in that building. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of fucking deals that are gonna come out. And I'm telling y'all right now, since y'all saying, well, what about black men? Listen, right now, black men, you are at the bottom of the fucking barrel. Ain't nobody's looking at you.
Only gonna get worse when they open the border.
You know what? I got to this place, bro. I try to, you try to help people, you try to give them a little advice and stuff, and they act like because you black, they don't want to listen. But somebody white say the same fucking thing. Oh, it's gold then, and I got to the place. I just, I wash my hands, and I'm not just talking about, black conservative, I'm black liberal men, but black conservatives too. They give me a fuck on that.
Well, I should.
This is where I get mad. This is what pisses me off the most.
Mm-hmm.
When just like with I'm gonna bring this as a prime example. Kim Cackalack. I can't pronounce her last name. The one that was running for Baltimore, a Republican.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, a black woman running for Republican. Why is she being questioned? Oh, why her background get digged in and shit? But when it's a white woman running in a Republican running for office in a Republican, oh, we back her. Yeah, we're gonna support her. But with no questions. But when it comes to a black woman, running and stuff, why is always a question behind it? Or I gotta dig in her background to see what she about. I mean, why do our black men do that to us? And that's what I don't like. Why is it
That's
every
true.
time a black woman is doing something good, and then what's so sad? This girl had done nothing but good in her community. She tried to help young black girls and stuff. She got like a little organization put together to help young black girls to get jobs and the for like prep for job interviews and stuff, little stuff in the black community for little black girls, and
Yeah.
she
I
decided that she
respect
wanted
what you're saying, sis. All I'm hearing is not in your personal situation what you're talking about. I just hear separation. I hear a separation from black men. We are making a distinction between what black women are. Hold on, brother. We're making a distinction between what black women are doing and what black men are doing. We are starting to compete against each other. That is what black men need to be working on.
Black women don't want to follow suit.
Ken. So
and
yes, sir.
It shouldn't even be like that.
Where was the separation?
Follow suit, then get in line with the program. You feel me?
Wait.
Wait a minute, hold up. I've never I've supported all black men. I have, but it seemed like the black men love stepping on my neck, and that's where the problem comes in. Like, how come when I can support you, but you quick to step on my neck for a non-black woman?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's a separation. That's what I'm saying is the problem. There is a separation. There is a competition going on between black men and black women. Both sides got some serious issues. And before we can go and call ourselves trying to compete with all these other people, we got too much infighting right now. And that's what we as black men need to be working on. And black women, working to get ourselves back on the same page. Not this, black women are doing this and black men are doing this. We going in separate directions. That's a huge problem. Huge.
The only issue that I had was when I called them out on it, and you ought to see how the black jumped on me because I told him, I said, well, wait a minute, why y'all digging in this girl background for what?
I think they do that to every politician though.
No, they don't.
But no, they didn't do it to when it was a white woman running. Oh yeah, we support her. Yeah. But when a black woman is running, and I'm stepping back to Kim Catholic because y'all have not seen it on the Facebook pages. It was all this questioning and digging in her background and everything else. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is that about? Why y'all love stepping on a black woman's neck? Now she's on our side of the fence. She's running as a Republican. She's not
even though she's a Republican, I might still not align with her ideals though. It really doesn't matter to me.
Well, what I'm saying though, so what if the same idea was from a white woman? I feel
the same way about the senator of Georgia. Like, I don't like her. I ran through her background. What she had did with her little stock portfolio. Yeah, we run her background.
Come on, let's try to help each other instead of stepping on each other's necks. That's where I'm at.
So hold on. So now the thing about it is this. Again, when I keep asking about black men lobbying, I never get no fucking answers. Like, I'll hear all kind of crazy shit. Now, so I just don't ask the question no more.
You should be asking the old heads of the community. I go ask them.
I gotta ask them. Literally, the old heads don't listen. The old heads are already in positions of power. A lot of them are already there. They don't give a fuck. Like, why can't I ask the younger people? All right, the younger people that I do know, y'all just told me what I do know a few people. Y'all have a problem with them. RBR, I will gladly put your ass in infinite dark hole of timeout. Don't start.
Hey, BNT, the crazy uncles in the chat room. The crazy
uncles. Oh, boy. Asshole.
We owe you. Get rid of everyone that's not.
I can't stand his fucking ass.
That'd be Red Pill Finance King that you want to call the Nazis and shit.
Nazi. Listen, man. No, a lot of y'all people,
the black
whoever this Obama loving, you feel me? Like, y'all are some communists, socialists. I ain't got time for y'all, bro. You feel me? I can have that. You can have that. You can have your man Joe Biden.
I swear, boy. God.
You can have Kamala Harris.
I must have did something wrong in my life. But this nigga emails me every night to curse me out. I must have did something in my life. Like I said, but here's the thing about it, y'all. Okay, so y'all said that these New York businesses. Listen. Y'all better go ahead and just start up a business of your own and go get it going.
True that.
As far as it goes for the MAGA group, shit. If you're not in that fight, then y'all just sit your asses to the side. Y'all don't got no say so in what other groups are doing. I like I said, I sit down with a lot of them are my friends. I sit down with them every other night at Mo's panel, and we talk. I don't see y'all guys there. I don't see y'all sitting up there with us at the campfire. I don't see y'all.
Drop the location. I'll pull up.
This is so. Since we talking about the mega group so much, this is my issue.
Go ahead.
Where was like everybody focusing on the stormers and calling them terrorists and all this stuff, right? Where was their energy at when the feminist march did the same damn thing at the Kavanaugh confirmed hearing? Where was that energy at? Because they did the same fucking thing. Through the courthouse where all our senators and Congress is at, actually made it to the courtroom and interrupted Pence when he was giving the motion on the confirm, right? And you could hear their voices all in the hall and everything while they was doing while all the senators and the Congress and all them it was the senators actually all of them in the courtroom doing the confirm for Kavanaugh. Where was that energy at then? That was a terrorism move, and they actually made it to the room. They actually made it to the room without politicians.
We should act the
Where the
politicians
stormers
and the
didn't.
media.
The stormers didn't even make it to where the politicians was at. They stormed through the Capitol, yeah, but they didn't get to the. They didn't make it to the politicians like the feminists did. So my thing is, where is that energy at? And I mean, could I agree if you're gonna sit there and say they, I'm not sitting there saying that they was right to do what they did. They was wrong. But my thing is, why can't we have that same energy when Black Lives Matter and the feminist march and Antifa and all them was storming through buildings and storming through stores and stealing shit and storming through police station, bombing them down, and God knows how many people got killed at their shit, you know. But where was that energy at? I'm just saying, if you're gonna mark one side saying that they are terrorists, all of them should be marked as terrorists. That's where I'm at.
I agree with
Black
that.
Lives Matter did all
Exactly.
this extra shit all summer long. And what the fuck they got? A murder on the street. Black Lives Matter. Every fucking street you go down. That's what you see. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. They get a murder on the street. I ain't see no motherfucking punishment. But then and they're not being marked as terrorists and all this stuff when they done burnt out police stations and cars and stormed through malls and stores and stole and all this stuff. But nobody ain't said nothing about them. But then since the right wing side do something similar at the Capitol, where our politicians at, just like the feminist march did the same fucking thing. Everybody got their mouth open. I don't think that's fair. If you're gonna sit there and mark one side for doing something that the left side had also done, everybody should be marked as a fucking terrorist. That's where I'm at.
I think again, nobody sees white women as a threat, so that's probably part of the reason. They're just chicks whining. So,
white women not a threat. Did we not just see a white woman kill a motherfucker in his apartment?
I said,
and then lied and said she thought it was hers.
Do they? But what I'm asking, do they still see a white woman as a threat? I'm just asking, do they see a white woman as a threat?
Everybody should be known as a threat.
I'm not saying I'm not saying what they should know. Do they see a white woman? If you walk down the street and you see a white woman walking by, do you see her as a threat? Do normal people? There you go. No. So nobody gave a fuck about these white feminists. But when you see crazy white dudes storming the Capitol with guns, yeah, you're going to see that as a threat. That's a bigger threat. Okay,
there's no excuse,
that's what it is.
It's no excuse.
I didn't say it was.
We should act the politicians in the media then. Like
all of it was wrong.
Okay, well, as those politicians, when those feminists came through, I didn't even know they actually did that.
Yes, they
did. You actually brought it up. I didn't even know that happened.
Me either.
So that should let you know right there. They don't see them as a threat. They really don't.
And the media wasn't even pushing it like that if people ain't really hear about it.
No, they don't see them as a threat. They don't see the Black Lives Matter as they'll use them to when it's time to push an agenda.
Always being
the Antifas and all that. They'll use them, but they don't see them as a threat.
There's no excuse, you know. And that's why I'm putting it out there. Like, if we're gonna sit up here and talk about one side, let's talk about both. Because the left wing's done just as much and 10 times more and worse than what the Stormers actually done. But nobody is not speaking on that. I'm not gonna sit there and not say, oh, Black Lives Matter, right? Because we share the same color skin. They don't work like that. No. Everybody wrong.
You're
wrong
right, and we should.
Just as well as the fucking Stormers.
But guess what? On the other side, on their media outlets, they're saying the same thing about Black Lives Matter, the Antifas, the same thing. So yeah, they're getting that heat. Now, do we see it in the actual media? Probably. Yeah, when it's something real, something they can use to trigger people, then yeah, they'll use it. But at the end of the day, look, there's a lot of stuff that be going down that people don't report because at the end of the day, they can't use it because if they kept doing it over and over and over, if they keep using it over and over, people gonna get used to it. Either they're gonna rebel against the government, period. So they pick and choose. It's just pick and choose whatever they want. I mean, let's look at George Floyd. Everybody went ape shit when George Floyd got killed, but you had Timar Rice got smoked by a cop. I didn't see nearly as much chaos than when George Floyd got killed.
Exactly.
So,
and that pissed me off.
I'm like, okay, what makes this guy so different than that little kid?
He
Or
a fucking
the other
criminal.
people.
He a fucking criminal. That's why. He's a criminal. See,
Yeah.
Tamar Rice is not a criminal. He ain't never
Nope.
he ain't never been to jail for as a child. He ain't no criminal.
And,
He's not a criminal. Just like Trayvon Martin is not a criminal.
yeah.
You ain't never seen that boy been locked up before. He ain't got no criminal background history or anything.
Right.
But this guy, because he's a criminal,
Mhm.
every damn criminal that got smoked by a cop get all this fucking attention, but the ones that ain't criminals, they don't get no damn attention. Breonna Taylor, all of them was criminals. Breonna Taylor, what's that other motherfucker? The one that ended up in he actually lived through his though. I think he gonna be paralyzed though. The one where the cop walked around, he walked away from the cop and reached in his car.
Jacob Blake.
Yeah, Jacob Blake. Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob Blake, all of them, and the motherfucker from Wendy's, the one that stole the taser gun and turned around and point to the cop, thought he had a gun, but he had the taser gun instead. You know, all of those are criminals. Now, Tamir Rice is not a criminal, so guess what? They don't give a fuck about his life too much. They don't even they didn't even want to change his name at the fucking Black Lives Matter rally. They ain't want to change his name or nothing. A woman screamed out Tamir Rice. They ain't even think he wasn't even a fucking thought.
Yeah, and
as far as Trayvon Martin go, he didn't even get smoked by a white motherfucker. It was a Spanish bitch that killed him. But nobody want to talk about that either.
Careful, Hope. They will say that you sound angry and you're too pro-black. Even though
you sound way too pro-black over there.
Again.
But I'm just speaking.
They don't know how we
I'm only
actually
speaking the
talk.
truth,
They don't
though.
know how we actually talk in our chats and stuff.
But you know, I'm just speaking. I'm just telling the truth right here.
Yeah.
You know, what happened to Trayvon Martin and Tamir Rice was wrong. I was pissed. They ain't got no criminal. They wasn't no Christian. Them kids didn't deserve to be killed. And the police that killed Tamir Rice, that ass should be off the force and every damn thing else. Because my thing is, you should know the difference between a toy gun and a fucking real gun.
Well,
I don't buy one bit. And far as Trayvon Martin
getting out the force.
And then
why are they still living? You know, I'm sorry to say
that too. I mean, all of it. Well, all of it. Those two I will always speak up for. It's Tamir Rice and Trayvon Martin. Trayvon Martin, that boy was minding his own damn business, and this little racist Hispanic bitch wanna act like he a cop and try to attack the boy, and then because he was big. Me and a few white conservatives got into it about it. So they tried to they didn't want to they didn't want to see Trayvon Martin as a child. He was a child. 17 years old is still somebody's baby. You get what I'm saying? He's still a minor. I said he had no business approaching that boy, period. After the cops told him after he talked to the for what I understand, he talked to the cops and they told him to stay in the car, do not get out the car and do anything. And he did not listen. He attacked that boy and had no reason to attack him. And because he got his ass whipped, then he decided he wanted to kill him after he started the fucking fight in the first place.
Now the thing about it is this. See, this is the difference of where I understand a lot of y'all don't understand conservatism and literally the talks that I have. That's why when y'all come to me about these kind of things, I'm like, y'all don't understand BMT. You don't. Like we don't always agree, but I talk about these kind of things all the time. I have realistic conversations. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all BMT, you promote feminism because you're talking to single mothers. Well, who the fuck is taking care of the kids? It ain't you niggas. Hell, y'all kids could be fine. They got a mental health problem. Y'all motherfuckers don't be showing up at these PTA meetings, but I'll see a bunch of those black women in there. But I'm talking to the school board, but y'all give a fuck so much. When it comes talking about doggone issues or going on with the state or the board or doggone social climate and all these things or policies or just buying a building or hell, not even that, just going to work. Motherfuckers are more worried about sex and game and doggone patriarchy and getting bitches and shit. Sound like fucking animals. So then everybody else, that's why nobody else likes to see y'all dirty asses in their community. And let me just, but I'm trying to finish this up. Like I said, the distinction is very deep. That's how I know when I can. That's why I like having. And I shout out to Red Pill. I fucks with them. But I also understand. And like I said, y'all, everybody has a right to their opinion.
Right.
But I also understand, and that's the thing about that I fight for. I don't always agree with Brother Speak. Me and him butt heads. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's why my panel's here. Koja will always be allowed to come up here. So will Mo. Mo actually has rights to my panel to do shows. He's always had that right. You know what I'm saying? God forbid y'all if y'all think I'm very cutthroat about y'all better hope to God I never let Hope run the panel. Because y'all probably be cut up and kicked off. Hope don't got. I got patience to talk with y'all. Hope don't have no patience. Like she just like.
Yeah. I want someone to moderate Hope and Cynthia G. I want that.
You know what? I'm gonna but you know what? In my defense, I'm a respectful person, but when you start coming at me all sideways and talking to me like I'm stupid, that's when the attitude coming at.
Right.
For the most part, I can talk to somebody. I can have a legitimate conversation with somebody. I can do that.
Yeah.
But when you start coming at me, talking to me all sideways like I'm stupid or something, that's when the problem comes in.
Yeah, that's why that would not end well, because Cynthia G have a tendency to do that. She'll come at you like you're dumb.
I want to check that bitch. I can't stand her. And she's scared to get on the panel with me. She's so scared. She will not get on the panel with me.
Like I said,
she won't.
It's all cool. Shout out to Kelly Ray. Shout out
she don't want to get on the panel with me.
Shout out to D. Edwards.
Whatsoever.
As a woman, when a man talks down to a woman, it's a sign of weakness.
Agree.
Like I said, I don't mind. Like I said, y'all want to have the conversation? Email me. I will gladly get in touch with Mo. I will get in touch with anybody. I do request on these shows, blackbrother123@gmail.com. blackbrother123@gmail.com. It's easy. You can email me. Koja has emailed me. Different people. Hell, even RBR. As much as I hate
RBR dumbass.
I can about imagine those emails I'll be sending you.
He email me every night.
That's enough.
So I get called all kind of names. That's why I don't read my emails too much like that anymore.
I know I wouldn't. I'm like, oh well. Let's
don't worry. Hey, bro, I have my fair share of it too. You know that.
Yeah. Like I said, so I am used to. I am very, like I said. That's why I said, like, I've actually toned down my thinking process because, believe it or not, All of us grew up together on social media. Mo, Hope, Brandon, ABL, a lot of the dudes you guys see on Pregu that y'all are seeing on other YouTube channels, a lot of different stuff, like different people. Hell, Candace and all of them. Y'all will not believe we all came up together, same media, same background, same points. The difference about it was we just started diversing and we started having growth on how we see the world and how we see things. So that was the difference. So when we started making different moves and stuff, the thing about it was me and Mo, we just went our different way, and Hope was like, "Yo, where y'all two going, bro?" And I'm like, "Come on, Hope." And some of us just went a different direction. We all still just that Mo doesn't have a filter. I don't have zero fucks patience, and Hope she has no problem cursing out a white bitch. So we know why we get in trouble. Oh, shout out to Uber. Who else do we know? There's just a lot of us. And like I said, we're trust me, we're not perfect. That's why I say I don't think I really know how us conservatives actually think. You just got an inkling of an idea off of what you hear off of main mass media. But how y'all hear how we talk, some of y'all would think that we're very fucking radical or liberal as fuck or independent or stuff like that. No, we just don't like to be fucking bothered. I agree with Kelly and Mo and a lot of other people. And listen, I believe in guns. I believe in my right to say whatever the fuck I want to be. I am very misogynistic in some way. I am very radically racist as fuck when I want to be. I have a lot of devils. I have a lot of demons. Yes, I do have some friends and family that are gay. I don't make a big deal about it. And I support their businesses. I don't give a fuck what y'all think, but the majority of y'all are broke and don't even take care of your own fucking kids. I know more. I helped a gay couple adopt some black kids. And I know some people want to say, well, BMT, why would you do that? Because why would I want black children who are the least to get adopted? Why would I want them to stay in a system where they can get fucking used and abused than have them go to a home where both parents make over $80,000? Those kids get and have more access to more shit.
Can I step in that real quick?
Go ahead, mamas.
It ain't nothing wrong with being raised by a gay couple or a gay person. I was raised by one. And guess what? I turned out fine and I'm still straight. And I like dick. Love dick.
I'm still firmly against that.
And guess what? And I didn't turn out fucked up either.
Listen. Y'all don't understand. Here's the thing about it. Listen. There's this myth that if you have a gay parent that you're gonna be gay and fucked up and be abused and shit. I don't listen, y'all.
But that's why people got an issue with gay with it kind of messes with me when people say little shit like that why a gay person raising a gay kids should be raising nobody. That's not right, because I'm just saying I was raised by a gay parent. My mom was gay, and guess what? I didn't turn out gay, and I didn't turn out fucked up.
Like,
I'm just fine.
My cousin, she has kids, right? She's gay. Mm-hmm. Fucking goddamn, you think she's part of Rough Riders or some shit? Looks like goddamn fucking Eve's goddamn missing daughter or some shit. Queen Latifah might marry this motherfucker, but she has two kids. Now, the thing about it is, her kids straight. Daughter going works at McDonald's, has a boyfriend. Son works at his dad's shop, and guess what? He changes oil. He has a girlfriend. He got his own goddamn. He got a car, a stock mark car, Mazda, that he fixed up. Two straight kids. Mama's gay. Mama has a whole girlfriend. Mama's girlfriend are getting married probably next year. The kids aren't gay. Dad's a deadbeat like motherfucker. I'm surprised he hired his son, but guess what? The kids aren't gay. Mama don't be doing no crazy shit. Like I said, I get it. Yes, there are stuff that do happen. But I know people. Listen, man. That's what I said.
Can I answer True Julie's question?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you the morals that my mom taught me. My mom taught me to want to work for what I want, and know my worth.
Mo,
that's what my mom taught me. She ain't never taught me about no bedroom or being with a woman or anything about the bedroom. She always just taught me about knowing my worth and work hard at whatever and get what I want.
Now, Mo, do you mind if I use you for instance?
Go ahead, bro.
And not look for handouts. That's what my mom taught me.
I respect Mo at a high frequency. Mo is a heterosexual man. Mo is a God-fearing man. Mo's son is gay.
And my daughter is gay.
Okay. Now, hang on. Now, let's and Hope's daughter's gay. Granted, two heterosexual people on this panel, they're conservative. If they have two gay children, they still love them. They don't judge them. They don't beat them. They don't say, I'm going to beat the gay out of you. They don't try to throw Bibles on them. They don't.
No.
Now, mind you, we have sat on panels with their children and talked with Mo's son, very politically savvy, very wise. I have seen Hope show pictures of her and her daughter. I think, is she the one that's going into the service right now?
My daughter is serving, yes. My daughter's military.
Mind you, two functioning young adults going up in the world.
She's like Little Hope, for real.
Very politically strong, have a strong family background, two conservative households, and guess what? They still have two gay children. But
and my daughter is, and remind you, my daughter is the opposite of Mo's child, where Mo's son is liberal. My daughter is on the right, is a right wing.
And so that's why I said, like I said, mind you, I was there when certain people were attacking Mo. I've seen people try to come at Hope. I've been there for my people. Why they do that? Yet these two have always been conservative, have always been right wing. Y'all think you think everything's saucy in the kid? Well, if there's a mommy and a daddy, the kid won't ever be gay. The fuck told you that lie?
Always have.
What the fuck? You listen. People grow up and they have all kind of ideals and things. You think one of my kids come out gay? I failed. I didn't fail. I did my job. I raised them. I taught them the way, so they know the way. And then what they choose to do in their adult life, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like I said. That's why I said God understand. Truly, like I said, one day I'm gonna set up a panel for me, Mo, and Hope on how it is for the conservative families and how we've been moving through the climate in these past 4 years. It's something that we probably have to do, but I don't think people understand what we've seen for like the past 5 to 6 years of we've been doing all these things. Like I said, we're not new to the social media shit. If anything, the fucking Zuckerberg's been fucking with us for a long ass time. So, I mean, when y'all start getting them Facebook letters and shit, and start getting all the weird shit start happening, y'all hit us up. We done did 500 and more in the chat. We done did those numbers a long time ago. Back then, we used to have more stronger freedom of speech. After a while, it's like, yo, you say the wrong words, man. I couldn't even put up a picture without that. Like before y'all knew me, I was a gun channel. I used to be a gun channel. Do y'all see any right winger Bible thumping gun channels anymore? They're all gone, B. There are none of us anymore.
Nope.
I can tell you right now, I've been swatted by the cops, by the fucking goddamn state troopers, by the Fed. I've been harassed twice. Where was goddamn nigga Conda for me? All right. Nowhere. Y'all were talking about pussy and feminism. Miss me with that bullshit, B. Where were y'all for a lot of our friends when they was all gonna get harassed by dog on social media and getting our families getting doxxed? Where's the community for that shit?
Yeah, they don't care about that stuff.
You know how many times that Mo's fan been doxxed? Mo's fan been doxxed? I've been doxxed.
I got doxxed. I got doxxed and the bitch and I made that bitch come in the state to court.
I remember that very well.
I ain't play with that bitch. She doxed my information. I said, okay, I'm gonna show you. Better not tell you, bitch. You don't know who you just fucked with.
What
Made
you from
that
the
bitch.
Midwest?
She came all the way from Missouri
Missouri,
to Arizona. She had to fly her ass here to Arizona to come to court.
So we done been there.
I don't fucking play with them.
So we done been there where our family and our livelihoods have been attacked multiple times. Multiple times. So YouTube is pretty much a cakewalk right at this point for us right now. So the way how we're watching how it's panning out, that's why I said I don't think some of y'all can stand a year as a conservative like we have been doing, where we have to like listen, yo, hey, they're gonna have to be some. But other than that, y'all, I love y'all. I know I cut at y'all deep. I fuck with y'all, but like I said, you know, shout out to Brother Speak, shout out to Hope, I love you there. Shout out to Mo, that I love you, family. Shout out to you, Kelly, for coming up. Shout out to Ken for coming up. Shout out to David. David always doing his best. And check out the Conservative channel. Shout out to Red Pill Finance. Shout out to Koja Malik. You know what I'm saying? Y'all to Mo and Koja are fine. Trust and believe. Y'all must not know. Mo has a panel. I encourage y'all to go. I really want to talk y'all views to thick skin only, where people of different races, colors, backgrounds, and ethnicities and creeds all come together. We all support each other. You know what I'm saying? And we're literally back each other up and talking about different stuff. RBR says at Maurice, at BMT, at Kelly, blacks who join the Klan and the Nazis are narcissists because they all sell out the entire planet just to enrich themselves based on racist lies.
Oh my God!
The Black Truster Bob has spoken.
Oh man, I need to get on whatever pills that RBR be getting on. I need to get on those because
I know he high as a kite.
He says Hope said he says to Hope, my mother was Yvette Carnell and I turned out fine, except for the fact that I hate my race and culture and joined the Nazi and wanted to storm the Capitol on June 6th. So I guess your mother's Yvette Carnell. So
I guess so. I guess that is my mom. You got me, RBR. You got me. That's my mom's name. You got me, RBR.
And that comes with the territory of being part of this type of family. That RBR will troll you to the day we probably die. He'll probably be at our funeral. And
RBR just mad because he can't get no play from me.
Well, yeah, he mad at a lot of women. He can't get play from.
He can't get no play from me. That's why. That's his problem.
Jay.
So like I said, we fight, we cuss, and we live to do it again another day. And believe me, like I said, we don't always agree. Like I said, I had no problem. I had no problem letting the women on the panel do their discussion. I had no problem I've had no problem letting it. Whereas to Mo, I've had Mo run my panel plenty of times, but I wanted the message to get out there. You know, I've had times where I've had discussions with me and Brother Speak doing shows, different stuff. Like I said, y'all, I try to be openly balanced with a lot of you.
BMT, are you going to come over to the show tonight? Hope is going to come.
I don't mind.
What time y'all starting?
A little bit later, but not too late.
Depending if I'm up, because I gotta get up 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, sometimes I catch y'all.
Okay, got it.
Hey, bro, I'm liking that mask, bro. I ordered mine.
Oh,
wait for mine to come.
Yeah, we both got one.
Yeah, I ordered my mask.
The trigger mask.
Yeah.
Like I said, we
you know, I need that mask to match my shirt. You know, I got the shirt to match that.
Oh, the Biden, not my president one.
Kelly,
no, I got a fuck Biden shirt too.
Oh, you got that? I didn't see that.
I got the fuck Biden shirt, boy.
It's
I got that mask so perfect when I order mine.
Put it in the doggone chat panel and also the time. I'm pretty sure RBR will be there.
Yeah,
there too. You can come too, Grandpa. way you can go.
Yeah, the crazy uncle.
You can come
and
around.
He tell the whole Coons that shut up, Coonzilla.
Now, literally, D says, has anyone broken down the definition of domestic terrorism?
Yeah, bro, you can come.
Has anybody broken down the definition of domestic terrorism?
Look it up. What that exactly means.
You know what? I will honestly, I can do another segment to try to pull up to see, which groups are more so coming up as domestic terrorism. Would it be BLM? Would it be MAGA? Would it be Proud Boys? Would it be Antifa? Would it be Black Panther Party? Which groups are coming up? Would it be the Hebrew Israelites? A lot of these groups, because a domestic terrorist would be somebody who has done harm. And their group is classified as a occultist group or a structured group that is set out to push terrorism and certain agendas to the media. And that's why I kind of push that where is MAGA being pushed at that? Or because we know that MAGA has certain structures or certain kind of stuff that goes in there. And as well as I think at one time, I think former President Trump was pushing to say Antifa was a group. And then after that, Biden says, no, Antifa's not a group. So I'm like, okay, wait, are they a group or are they not a group? Just like they're saying the Proud Boys is one. But usually a domestic terrorist is usually somebody within the nation, a national person that is pushing out terroristic ideals and harm on his people. So, and that's something that we have to definitely pay close attention to. So,
a domestic terrorist would be somebody who's trying to destroy the country. I mean, really? I think they're using this terrorist word a little bit too lightly.
I'm trying to be light about it, but I will definitely tackle it. I can definitely tackle it. I need to get in touch with Conspiracy Box, and a few others. I want to go get some constitutionalists, and y'all, we can tackle this about terrorism. You know what I'm saying? We can tackle it about terrorism, and I'll bring different people from different talking points. I think, D, I'll even send you a link if you want. If you want to go up there and ask people from the MAGA Nation, they'll gladly answer on thick skin. And Mo's very good at when special guests come through to make sure that they can have a discussion and talk. You know what I'm saying? We may have some people who breathe hard or through their mics. Shout out to
Big Dre.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, I have nothing against you. You just kind of triggered me a little bit, man. I did come out kind of foul to you.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Oh, Culture can hold her. Culture can hold her on. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you guys, I love you guys. I thank y'all. Please share the video. Please email me on talking points if y'all need to. I will reach out to people. There was no hate or animosity. We do know how to get under each other's skin. Mm-hmm. And I'm used to people, especially Black people, trying to figure out BMT, you're this and you're that. Man, y'all been trying to figure me out since I came out to Israel. So what's new now? Especially, God forbid, during the era when there were Black conservatives coming out on YouTube, y'all definitely didn't know how to take us for a while. Y'all were trying to figure us out. So it's just another thing where, well, I don't think you're a conservative. Well, shit, you show me what a conservative is, and then we'll stack up your definition. I can promise y'all, I don't think y'all really know what conservative is. But we'll see you guys later. Much love to all of y'all. Peace. Y'all have a good goddamn day.
Right.
Bye.
Hey y'all.